Here we go. Gas is cheaper in the suburbs, apparently.
Where did that come from?
That's it.
So Tara broke the thing. It's all Tara's fault. But this never happened before.
I'm gonna need you to show me that. So, as we remember from last stream, we went on some dad dates. I freaked out over some band references.
You did. What would it be? It wouldn't be a nerdgasm or a geekgasm, like a radiogasm? Audiophile? You had an audiophile-gasm?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did. So, now we get to... And now you're finally here for the first time.
Yes.
So which character are you giving him?
I think that's catch up on everything just a few things.
Can you do
Possibly.
speak like a... Speak like...
You've got to... They have to hear you. If they can't hear you...
Yeah. If they can't hear you, what good
Doesn't
are
work.
you? If they can't hear you,
What good are you?
What
Anyway.
would a Victorian accent be?
Think of a pompous ass.
And get closer to the mic.
You
Because
play
I
the
can
video
hardly
games.
hear you.
You play the video games, and you need to reach deep down into your interpalm.
Anyway.
Think of your nose being 5 feet higher than everyone else.
So for this play, we're actually trying to end the game.
So we've narrowed our choices down to 2.
2.
So that we can try to
I
get
think
through this.
Hydra's recommending he play Lucy? Who is the pompous dad's son?
Oh, that's...
Basically, the
That's
Yeah, that's what I think
emo.
Hydra.
Can he be an
Emo.
emo? Can he be an emo kid?
extremely emo.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, that's perfect.
See,
That's
he's
perfect.
not doing any different than I did it.
Alright, are we ready to dad this
Yours is
up?
perfect too.
Are we ready to dad this up?
Who's rated dead hot dads while eating pizza rolls?
Ooh, me.
Me. Alright, let's dad it. Oh yeah.
Let's dad it. Did you actually turn fatherhood into a verb?
Yeah. Why was I using that when I have a really nice
Okay, so
Whoa.
last time we went on that date with Craig, but we don't care about him anymore.
So are we going to basically ditch, like, I know we're not touching Brian. Are we going to try and,
No,
like...
we're done trying with anybody. Our goal is now to beat the game.
Damien and Matt.
Okay, so who should we... Well, wasn't there a... Damien had a mission.
Matt has a mission. Damien doesn't.
Yeah, Damien had the butterflies, remember?
No, that was a message. That
Yeah,
was
but
a date.
remember the butterflies came and you're like, oh, we need to deliver
that's
this
right.
to
Oh,
Damien.
we don't have.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
wait,
the dad.
It's the D.
Yeah, but we're doing Matt right now, so
I
it's...
figured. Poker. We're gonna go play poker.
Darn.
Oh, am I doing
Oh,
Matt now?
yeah, you're Matt.
I need to get in my inner Matt. Hey, Vince! What are your feelings about poker, beyond hardly knowing her?
Poker? I hardly know her.
Oh, God!
I barely know
Oh,
her.
what'd you do with it, Vince? There it is. Well, good talk.
Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take that shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated.
No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games, and I figured I should send an invite your way.
Hey, that sounds great. I love losing money.
Cool, dude. See you soon.
Let's lose that money.
Lose that
money. Lose that money. Liquor before beef, you're in the clear. And minimize eating fried food, candy, and sweets. But those are the ones that taste the best.
Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way, you're just giving me all your pizza rolls.
Why? Why did you give him them all?
Oh my god, I can't please anybody! Screw you all, I'm going home.
You are home.
Damn it!
Across the way, I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of a beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something.
Hey man!
Crap, I should have brought something.
No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet.
How long have you guys been doing this for?
Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes.
There they are.
Look at all them dads! We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover over the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual.
Alright.
Remember, you got to do your youth pastor voice.
When I get the pizza roll out of my mouth, Joseph's voice will come out.
And I just get to sit here and rest because I doubt any of the ladies are going to share. Well, Mary
Not a
might.
poker night.
Mary may try to
Mary
hit up
might,
on people.
yeah. Vince! Glad you could make it.
Oh no, you're Craig,
You're
aren't
him
you?
too.
Oh yeah, you're Craig now.
Oh, God. Hang on, I need to get my inner Craig now.
Bro.
So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money.
Just like old times.
That's you, thank
Craig's the resident shark.
Alright. We prefer the term person who's good at poker.
I'm well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker.
How does he know that?
Because they were
We're
friends.
remember?
Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay. Are you still terrible as you were in college?
Thanks for the call, Robert.
Poker face?
Poker face.
Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker.
Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive.
Okay, I'm bad at poker.
Alright, I gotta lean in
there's
for
you.
this one. I gotta lean in for this one.
There's no way you're bad as Joseph.
Joseph shrugs.
Yeah.
This is basically my tithing. I'm giving back to the community.
Wink.
Plus, I'm happy just to sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks.
Guess who brought pigs in a blanket?
Not Craig.
Hey, my chia seed and granola energy balls are just as delicious.
Ooh, give me them energy balls. Everyone laughs.
yeah. Okay, am I Matt? Okay,
Yeah.
let's just get this game going.
Where's Matt? Matt's not in
He's
there.
off camera, it looks like. Okay, that
We
was...
all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The
Oh,
first
God.
couple rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things. But it's obvious that Craig is running the show here.
Craig, how did you get so good at this?
Craig is
Bro.
Brofist. Okay. It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everyone's tell. Like, Matt will scratch his ear. Hey! Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie.
Now wait a second.
And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand.
Yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tell?
Everything. Literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. See? You can't even say that with a straight face.
What about Robert?
Honestly, that man's an enigma.
Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute.
I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried.
I'm just here because I enjoy the company.
Ooh,
Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it.
Looking at porn. Robert,
Wow.
is that a flip phone? I've been there.
Yeah.
Hey.
What? Are you a drug dealer now?
Yeah. What do you need? Horse? Speed? Do you want a Johnny? I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, that's maybe 72 hours and a favor called. Maybe I don't need you today. Maybe I don't need you tomorrow. But someday.
Oh, I think I'm good.
Right. Hey. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet, and this is the backup until I can get it replaced under warranty.
Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I gotta stop eating these pigs in a blanket. I don't know.
but they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them.
You know, it's sad. I still really like Robert, even though he's a douche nozzle.
I know.
I don't know if I can get enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn. Oh, I think I mixed characters. Oh, you can always bet your firstborn.
Dude.
If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar or Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think... oh, God. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times.
100% dad capacity!
It's not so easy now.
His dad power's over 9,000.
It's not possible.
Joseph is... Oh, actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for. We ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. So now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now.
And creepy twins. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night, I saw her walk in after she tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, and then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still.
That reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories?
Everyone nods in agreement.
Wait, I gotta ask the ladies in chat. Did you guys ever get a doll like that? Because I didn't think those existed. So I'm just...
There was pee-pee dolls a while
I'm wondering
back.
if these are actually a real thing on any level.
Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life that is...
Oh my god, they're real!
My sister did. Then there is already. Can we just get back to the poker and not talk about poop?
Matt deals another hand, and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible.
Hey.
These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. It's my own recipe. Yeah, that's right. It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys.
Hey.
I can see it now. Pierce the kale chips. I'm assuming that's another...
Pierce the veil.
Oh, gotcha.
I was thinking Pierce the Heavens.
Hey.
Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore... Oh, yeah, I need to do it like explained. Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego.
It scarred the fuck out of me. What did I fucking tell you?
Oh, you know your music.
We all look at Matt, confused.
It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses.
How's the shop nowadays?
Hey, yeah.
Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate.
I'll do it!
If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know.
That's really nice of you, but I think she's burned out too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively.
Hey.
Matt cocks his head to the side.
I'll ask her, though.
We do get down to the final hand of the night, and Craig is in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips and taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards. So what's it going to take for Robert to give a damn about on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey.
Do you really want to unleash the beast?
Ooh, the innuendo.
Well, now I'm curious.
I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense.
I got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. Was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as
Must be a
collateral.
line of something, right?
Now you're talking my language.
He throws the keys down to his truck on the table.
Ho, ho, ho!
She's seen better days, but she can still pull the tree trunk out of the ground.
Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds.
Deal the cards, Bry guy.
Bry guy.
Bry guy, whatever.
Are you guys sure you wanna...
You heard the man. Deal.
Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey.
So I want to know what you might be thinking. Robert put his old workhorse up for the grabs. He is his only mode of transportation. At times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck, great biceps, but it didn't last long though. I lost everything in a game of pie-gow in the back room of a Shenzi tea house, on which what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Zai String Park. I'm not sure if that's right. I was in the right range. And had to take my own life had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 years, I saw the great depths of human fear, love deeper than I ever had, and lost it all many times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting.
Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it to the table.
I love you, Robert!
All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance?
Holy shit!
Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again.
I fold.
Everyone erupts.
Fine. The whiskey is yours.
Oh, so it was whiskey.
And that's why you don't dance with the devil.
So what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards?
That's for me to take to the grave, fellas.
Which is actually normal.
Next week, boys?
Next week.
You got it.
Hey!
I'll be there.
After all that intensity.
I had a heart attack.
I think that's probably the doom.
Sounds like a...
That sounds like Vincent Doom.
That sounds like Vincent Doom.
Welcome to the exclusive club of people who are a little terrified of Robert.
This thing was in me.
Yeah, right?
Also, bitch ass, why didn't you call me?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. Seriously?
You know what probably happened?
Okay.
He was probably on the cam reading the message and dropped the phone in the toilet.
That was tough.
Click on Matt's picture. I'm curious if we got the heart increase from that.
We
No,
did not.
so that was just a casual thingy.
I wonder.
Oh, no, do we want to go do Damien's one on the side?
Yeah, sure, let's do Damien.
We don't have Damien's on
Yeah,
the
it's
side.
the D.
No, that's Dad. That's Dad's is on.
No, but remember, Dad's Bazaar delivers the butterflies. It delivers the dead
We
butterflies.
already did it though.
Oh.
No, remember, I thought it was, I can come back tomorrow. No, wait, I'll be right down. I found some sensible capris.
Weird. Yeah, what happened with that?
Oh, can we not go back to
We
it?
already did it.
I don't
But,
know.
I guess go click on Damien? See if you can send him a message saying we have his butterflies?
Maybe it is the continuation.
So, welcome to Dream Daddy. Hope
How do you
you're enjoying
feel?
the show.
Because we had the conversation with Amanda
Right
about
kind of
it.
chaos.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I am pretty roll.
You're not supposed to eat Locke.
I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien. I made him nasal. I wonder what he's
I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad Book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door.
I take after my father.
Why?
Because
I
he
had
was
a pink
eating.
roll in my mouth and it said my character. Okay. Dad, you got a letter.
Oh, is it from Grandma?
No, it's from Damien.
Whoa, can I see it?
Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment, folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, this dude goes all out.
I like him. He's got class.
I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, "Oh God!"
Oh, am I doing this?
Dearest Vince.
Dearest Vince, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoy our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts.
Companionship.
Greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that, I thank you. That said, Vince, if you allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema followed by a moonlit stroll would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Bloodmatch.
Oh, sexy! Oh, that is sexy.
Did you want to try reading that?
What a wonderful family name.
By the way, Locke, I can make more if you really need me to.
Are you asking me or threatening me?
No, I'm just saying. If I need to, I can make more.
How can you threaten someone with pizza rolls?
Oh, there are ways.
But
Yes,
you're gonna have to
believe
pay
so.
up for this one.
I do have a lot of ones in my pocket.
Alright, Locke says he's got ones. No.
Amanda and I both look up from the letter.
Wow.
He's good.
So, you gonna catch a movie with him?
Is he gonna be my new dad?
Daddy? Daddy? Daddy?
Yeah, I better message him on Dadbook and let him know.
He's awake. Amanda slaps my laptop shut.
Whoa. You have to write him back! A real letter!
But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a phone.
Dad, you have to! He wrote you a letter! That is so cool!
Why is her eyes demonic right there?
Will you help me? I need to class this up.
Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter.
Oh, that's classy. What were you saying, honey? I'm eating these pizza rolls. God damn, they're good.
It's the look she's giving you fits.
Hello, Raven.
Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and pursue showtimes. Peruse, thank you.
He doesn't seem to be like a romantic comedy kind of guy.
Oh, here's one.
Vampire Crusade 2?
Evil never dies.
I don't know. That sounds kind of stupid.
Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head.
Do they sparkle?
Really?
Nah, there's just tons of blood and vampire titties.
I'm fucking sold! Well, let's roll the dice.
I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda trying to draft a nice letter. I start writing. Damien, I hope this letter finds you in good morrow to you on this party.
That sounds like a combination of like Rendad.
All right, let's see. I hope this letter finds you in good health.
Is that what Vincent
Yeah.
Doom would say?
Vincent Doom would probably just say, "Hey, bud."
No, he's trying.
He's
trying.
purposely
That's why I was
to.
kind of like good morrow.
Good one. What's next?
Hey, remember when your son tried to cast? You been good? You been good, bro? You been good?
That last one's more.
Yeah. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word.
That's fancy.
That's a hug.
Jeez, Dad. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling.
You find me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves the last we met. That earnest shit was pretty messed up.
Second one, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, Raven was not asleep at all.
Not bad. Good actiony sequence.
That's a real term RS literature majors use.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Ask him to hang out already. I want a new daddy.
True art takes time, Amanda.
While this strange turn of events, I found myself enamored by the situation at hand. Like Bruegel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. Let me, get at that.
Wow, the first two are so fancy.
I know.
And then there's the one I would probably write.
And there's the one we would write. Yeah, let's do the first one.
Bring it home, Pops.
Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies.
Yes.
I would very much enjoy your company, accompanying me to the cinema. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the
Now,
cinema.
wait. Voice actor trainee over there, you need to do Vincent Doom trying to sound Victorian.
Oh, good point.
It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema.
Not bad.
That
It
is
was a try. It worked.
I like
can
the
see it.
first one.
Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies.
I think at that point it's just like, okay, I give up on this fancy shit.
It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. I would very much enjoy your company, accompanying me to the cinema.
But I still like the first one at that point. Just like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I'm not this good of a writer.
The earnest shit would be the PS.
Right.
It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema.
Yeah, that one's probably the best.
Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move.
Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to the Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable.
Well, they say that because it has titties.
I want this movie to be real.
I'm pretty sure it is. I think it's called Evil Dead 2.
Not enough boobs in that movie.
Yeah, there was only like 1 pair of boobs
Hey,
in
the
that.
TV show had floppy dick.
It
The
did have
TV show
floppy
had a
dick.
lot of floppy dick.
Didn't the TV show also have naked Lucy Lawless?
Yes.
Yes.
But Lucy Lawless pops up naked from time to time. It's not a big deal for her.
Yeah, it really isn't, but still. Hard dabs. Namaste.
Oh, remember, he's the Naruto fan.
Namaste.
Remember, they found his Naruto porn.
Oh my god, that's right. Believe it. Vincent Doom. Probably best wishes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to be a shit namaste, it would work.
And then I signed my name, my full name, fancier that way.
Doom.
Vincent Doom!
Is this okay?
Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting.
So I need to read this then?
I guess you should
'Cause I'm
because
reading
Amanda's
it
reading
over.
it.
And you need to do it like you're actually reading it.
Damien, I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word, as well as my even more amateur penmanship. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on the last we met. While a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I am sure you will find both titillating...
Titillating. Tit-elating.
and enjoyable. Best wishes, Vince Doom! You spelled his name wrong.
What?
Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now, all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox.
Can I seal it with tape?
That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back.
Oh no.
Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood.
You gotta have a wax seal.
She lights the candle, which starts to burn down with form a pool of melted wax.
What's that other thing?
Amanda pours some wax. Oh god, I'm about to die. Ugh. Okay, we're good. Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded letter and expertly presses the small piece of wood into it. Excuse me. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing...
Here it is. Your signal.
Oh, sigil.
Sorry. I like shit. I just mispronounced that. Your sigil.
Ready? A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome.
Hello Kitty is his sigil.
Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch.
Well, I guess all there is to is delivered to his doorstep now, huh?
You know what's sad? That actually fits our dad.
It really does.
Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy.
Troy, we're going to make more pizza rolls later, or...
And Hydra says the PSB.
I have a pigeon guy.
when are we gonna
Marcus
bang?
has the good pigeons.
Yes, Hydra, I would add that as the PS.
Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good.
I don't want to know if any of this is true.
Okay, before we go further, I seriously thought she was gonna pull out like wax candles, and the dad'd be like, "What are you doing with sexy wax candles?"
I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home, and then slip
I just
my dick
realized
into
that
his
Damien
slot.
is the opposite of you.
Yeah,
You're
pretty
trying to live in the future, and he's trying to live in the past.
That.
Yeah. I slip my letter into the slot in his door and go back home, and then I go into his house to put myself in his slot.
Oh my! Wait, what?
What?
Huh?
What was it?
Mission accomplished?
Now we play the waiting game.
The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theater's kind of crowded, but it's still nice.
How? How do you do?
I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me.
Okay, every time I see this guy, I keep wanting a guy with a whip to come up from behind him.
Hey, he wasn't at poker night.
I like his cape.
You're right, he wasn't at poker night.
Not Victorian enough.
No, Victoria.
Even though they...
You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for?
I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you.
Was that thunder? Is it going to rain soon?
I didn't hear anything.
What?
What?
What? Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids. Or perhaps some Milk Duds.
Both, please.
Let's do it. I mean, right here, right now, you sexy man.
I mean, yeah, let's go. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Oh,
This is you.
Only you.
Oh, you my dad's here.
I turn around to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids.
Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you're spending some quality time with your friends.
Whatever, Dad.
And what movie will you be attending tonight?
My friends are making me see some kids' movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it.
Oh.
Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies.
Oh my.
You watching that?
Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it.
Good luck with that, Dad.
You pompous dick. Lucian rejoins his friends, and I look over to Damien.
Good luck with that?
It's nothing. My son loves to tease.
We wait in line for a little longer, and Damien buys the snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong.
I had a bad experience.
Vampires.
Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I could see he's sweating
He
profusely.
doesn't like horror movies.
Oh
my god, if he's scared of vampires. Or maybe he's scared of titties.
You can grab onto my arm as much as you want.
Okay, I will need to look that up if there's actually a phobia of boobs.
Probably.
There probably is a boobie phobia.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you're a woman and you had that phobia?
phobia.
That'd be ridiculous, dude. Oh, you're actually looking it up?
I'm pretty sure every combination exists.
Yeah.
Fear of boobs.
And gripping his armrest.
Oh, we only
It
found
looks
fear.
like it falls under the fear of women.
I guess. Is everything okay? Vampires, huh? How do you feel about them vampires?
They suck.
The movie hasn't
it
even
looks like
started yet.
it's mastrophobia.
Fear of women. Oh no, and
irrational fear, phobia of breasts.
oh, as in man
Get away
area.
from me with your giant knockers, woman. Don't you know I suffer from mastrophobia?
Urban Dictionary.
Sorry.
Yeah, but you guys believed me?
Yep.
Oh, Dad's here with his embarrassing normie date. Is everything... I'll do it as everything okay.
Everything's perfectly fine.
Huh.
I'm so excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better.
Do you have a favorite horror movie?
Of course, I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying.
Yep, he doesn't like horror movies.
Oh, interesting.
That's odd.
Oh,
I don't seem
Dad's
to...
here with his embarrassing normie date.
Yeah.
That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I've never heard of.
Like Nosferatu.
Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip their armrest off. Wait a second.
Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
What?
You must be joking. I love horror movies.
The lights dim for the film.
No!
I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all.
Oh my god, he's adorable!
We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice, and he takes one.
Licorice, huh? This red vine does not appear to be coming out of the package.
Just come on, just keep on doing that motion, and something's gonna come out soon.
Did you have to do that while you were munching on that pizza roll?
I have to do everything with pizza rolls in my mouth.
Alright, so continue on.
We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice, and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. And the title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long, silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin.
Okay, who's gonna be Romulus Bad Blood?
I think I can.
You can do Romulus Bad Blood.
Awaken my coven. Two more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins to the floor.
Okay, who's gonna be Morvant? You wanna try Morvant?
Demetrius.
Demetrius would be... I was
Brother, is it time?
Carmela!
Okay, I guess that's
You're
me.
Carmela. Vampire it up.
Yes, husband, but also a mortal enemy. It is time.
The three look at each other, and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade! This rules! The trio of vampires flies off in the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get to the tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with.
Romulus, is it good? It is good to finally meet you.
General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you.
What?
Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively gripping my hand. Ooh. He's holding our hand, guys. He's holding our hand. Do we have to censor this?
Hold your hand.
Yeah.
That's not my hand. Oh, that's not my hand. That's not my hand. Yeah, feel the boobs. Feel the boobs. If you ever need your masculinity back, just feel the boobs.
Yeah, have you shown off the boobs yet?
I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric
Oh
blood.
my.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap. No, you're gonna keep it there.
I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got to an extremely scary section.
Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he wants to admit he's afraid of it. Mm-hmm. I wish he would hold my hand again. Maybe I could do something to try to make him feel a little more comfortable.
Oh shit!
I've got it. The old popcorn joke.
Talk during the movie.
I've got it. I'll do what all do bad's best. Talk during the movie.
Well, you were joking about a dad joke. You just made the dad joke reference.
That's true.
And he does talk a lot about dad jokes.
Do you want to point out a plot hole?
Actually, I think tell a dad joke because you're trying to cheer him up.
I love him. Aww. Tell a dad joke. Yay!
Where does a dog go when it loses its tail?
Why?
Where?
To the retail store.
I yelled that last bit a little too loud for a crowded movie theater, but I could see a smile from Damien's face.
That doesn't look like a smile. It looks like he's sees something.
Damien is my face.
It looks like he sees something disgusting in the corner.
That's a favorite.
Good one, Vince.
Yeah, the chat's been really big on him.
Yeah.
Vince.
The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene in the movie, where Romulus' bad blood and the General's wife embrace each other in a script. It appears the truth that the true vampire crusade was the vampire crusade in our hearts. Our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the General's wife begin making out. Hard.
What?
The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen. But then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Camilla, who watched the two from afar.
Huh.
Oh no, twist ending!
Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again.
Best series ever.
More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end.
I have to agree with Raven. I want that cape. Actually, I think
The Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst the throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember,
Pale.
but otherwise he survived the
Now
encounter.
he went full albino.
Ooh.
He even seems kind of invigorated.
What a interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by the harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to the vampiric lore.
Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be.
Come, the night is young. Let us take a stroll. Oh no.
Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater.
yes, all that sweating they've already done.
Lovely night, isn't it?
Oh,
As lovely as the company, yes.
He thinks I'm lovely! Damn, okay. Here comes the smooth response.
You are not smooth.
Thanks,
Remember,
cool, okay.
You are not smooth.
I like how the characters say the title of the other comment. Let's see. Thanks, cool, or okay.
Yeah, kick it. Cool.
All right, kicks my mom.
Yeah.
Let's
Maybe
do-
just thanks.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh.
So are we gonna do it right here now or
hearts
what?
flying.
I mean,
We're
we're
right in
going.
front of Matt's coffee shop.
Well, just,
Matt, we'll have to look. Matt's more than welcome to join in.
Matt's gonna open up the window and be like, damn.
just pull the cape over your waist.
Crushed it! We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I am sure one smooth operator.
Are you getting a little hungry? maybe we could stop off and grab something to eat.
Worry not, friend. I have a plan.
We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery? What?
Oh, this is gonna get some kinky shit now.
Are we going in there?
A little bit of Victorian flavor, Vince. Trust me.
I think there's a My Chemical Romance song about this. It's called Cemetery Gates.
I mean, cemeteries are beautiful places, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're not...
I, too, am a goth kid who's hung out in the cemetery. Legitimately, I actually did that.
Don't they close them up at night?
Not at night, just during the day. Anyway, I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow its lead as we walk through the cemetery, or walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in the cemetery, this is strangely romantic.
I'm dead. Picnicking in graveyard is an old Victorian tradition. I'm sure about that. An appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say?
With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and picnic basket.
Wow.
Wait,
So
Where were you hiding that?
Capsule core, bitch. Under my cloak.
Oh, right.
Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down,
Power
gazing out
levels
at the gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of
Better check to make sure that's wine. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once, rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials. They became the only place where people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures.
Oh.
Actually, you can't see that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That is pretty nice. Or this is pretty nice, sorry. I have a question, bud. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you have trouble handling a scary movie?
What?
The awkward conversation.
I wasn't...
He sighs deeply.
Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I just... never been good at those. I just feel if, because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times.
Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie.
It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one. Thanks to your help.
Oh.
I love it, everyone.
Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Dear Christ! Cemeteries are traditionally built away. Every time he says traditionally, take a shot. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think, gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every
Good acting. Good acting.
We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees.
What is that?
I'm not sure.
It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us, its shape taking more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I
It's gonna
am.
be a dog, isn't it?
I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature's getting closer, moving faster. Woof!
Huh.
Oh.
It's a dog.
Oh
my god, the horror! The pure,
It's a French
unbridled horror!
bulldog!
Boston Terrier.
Yes.
Narrate.
Yes. As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his
You know
hands.
what we need? You know what that dog needs? It needs, not Matt, Greg's kid. The one that's always on his chest,
Oh,
riding
yeah.
it.
Craig?
Craig, there we go.
What cute puppy.
Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily.
What a beautiful dog.
Hey! We both look up, not expecting to see
Thanks.
Robert,
My.
what are you doing out here on this lovely evening?
Another
Robert has a
graveyard
dog.
visitor.
Hunting cryptids. What? What? I didn't know you had a dog.
Hey.
This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together. Hunting cryptids.
You know, there is a giant smartass buried underneath that leather.
Oh my god, I love Robert!
Damien and I share a look.
May I give her a treat?
Sure. Wouldn't give it cheese, though.
Oh.
Not to worry.
Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there?
It's the cape of holding!
He doesn't even have a cloak, he has a cape!
I love this wizard.
The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur.
Thanks.
Oh.
My absolute pleasure.
Damien shakes the dog's paw.
Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again.
Robert's trick
Robert
is
and
making
his-
us fall in love with him through everybody else.
I know! He's the bad boy with the
Take it
sensitive
home
side.
to Amanda.
He's a... Yeah, Robert's actually just the bad boy with the sweet, sensitive side.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
he doesn't know how to deal with us after
Please
sleeping
jokes
with
so
us.
Yeah. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs.
Oh.
Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as a terrier or a Maltese.
Ooh.
I, think big dogs are nice too.
Yeah, man. Dogs are cool.
I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What do you say we make our way home?
Is that an innuendo?
Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful.
It's filled with
Ooh
fowls.
la la.
Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me up to my doorstep.
Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight.
Damien, it was my pleasure.
Vince, if you allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection.
Give me gifts! Buy me more jewelry!
Oh.
Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded monogrammed handkerchief.
Oh my god, he's classy.
He presses it into my hands.
Wow. Thank you, Damien.
I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze on this. I'm gonna wave this at passing ships.
I like that second.
I can't wait to sneeze on this.
That's probably gonna insult him.
You're right.
I'll get away with this at passing ships. He'll probably find that funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
I approve.
Yes! Damien shuffles his feet.
I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you.
Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. I'm weak in the knees, guys. I'm weak in the knees.
Hand touching.
Hey, mischievous!
They are so into Goth Daddy.
Everyone appears to be into Goth Daddy.
Everyone loves Goth Daddy.
Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand.
I must take my leave. Good night.
Before I can say anything else, he's gone. I unlock the door and step inside.
Hey.
Did you get laid?
Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and flops down on the couch, trying to look so nonchalant.
She failed.
Hey, Dad! What's up?
Were you watching me from the window?
No, I was just... Okay, yes. How was the movie?
Vampire titties.
Lots of vampire titties. Lots of vampire titties.
Told you.
But as it turns out, Damien is scared.
Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep that between me and Damien.
Scary cool. Yeah, he is so cool it's scary.
Nice save, Vince.
Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties?
That's not a good way to phrase it.
I think I'm misremembering that.
Wow, that's pretty punk.
More like goth. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though.
How can you be so sure that it wasn't a werewolf?
How can you be so sure that I'm not a werewolf?
Maybe Robert's the werewolf.
And how can I be so sure you're not a werewolf?
Amanda's eyes narrow.
I don't trust you.
Nor I you.
We make intense, wary eye contact for a second.
Anyway, I'm calling it for tonight. Don't stay up too late, will ya?
I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight.
Okay.
And dead.
Thanks for stopping by, Mischievous.
Yeah, thank you.
Have fun, Mr. Miss.
Thank you, Mr. Vince. Goth Victorian.
Wonderful.
S.
Chemical
Wait.
romance.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a band?
What?
Said something.
Yeah. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream for the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room.
Oh God, is he gonna be there?
I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs to sleep. As I pass the room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door.
Hey, Amanda?
The crying immediately stops.
Not right now!
Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Oh,
Who did this to you? Who do we kill? Who do we have to kill?
Mob! In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body.
Is everything okay?
I don't want to talk about it!
That was the wrong inflection to tell me that you don't want to talk about it.
Did something happen?
Yep, that's the
You
dad
gotta be
thing.
dad.
Did something happen?
S is for sexy.
That's right.
We'll go with that.
No! Nothing happened! Go away!
Well, something must have happened.
Amanda!
Get out!
Okay.
I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that.
You lost your voice.
I have a hard time falling asleep.
He's not been doing this enough.
But
Doom
when I
voice.
finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer.
Morning, Amanda.
Morning.
She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes.
So, anything big going on at school today?
No.
Okay. Do you need a ride to school?
No.
Want some coffee?
Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking.
I have to go.
Amanda picks up her bag and storms out.
Oh, okay.
What do I do for a living?
I don't know!
I'm assuming used car salesman based on your
Maybe
suit.
your first husband was very wealthy.
And he left us off. Maybe, yeah.
Oh my God, you're a gay black widow.
Wow.
Alrighty then. Alright.
What's the title?
That's why you're going after Damien. He's the richest.
I haven't heard her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully, this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at the picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and just wanted to keep on trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it's like nothing even happened.
Aw, dad memories.
After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I forced her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea.
Ice cream solves problems.
I start rummaging around for ingredients.
No, you called it.
I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me.
Hey, Pumpkin?
What?
Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence.
Yeah.
I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it.
Seriously, you want me to kill someone for you?
Dad,
So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know they have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak the language we both understand. I pulled a cake out of the refrigerator and placed it on the table. Hopefully, the frosting is set by now. Ta-da!
Maybe you're a chef.
Dad?
I guess so.
Oh, no, he said he's bad at cooking.
Sorry, you're sad, but I'm supporting you 100%.
Lovely.
It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad, and I had to start over, and
This is beautiful.
It's strawberry.
Like my hair.
Amanda gives me a big old hug.
Named after
you a hug.
Vampire Crusades.
There we go.
I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake.
Why does she have demon eyes? I swear.
So,
She's been crying.
That's demon eyes!
so it's really stupid.
What boy do we have to kill?
What is?
This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart.
I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California, right?
Bitch.
Emma R. The one who puked in
that
Dead
was
Gotham
her.
Beyond.
One was R.
The other ones?
Is it the best friend or the other one?
Fuck, which Emma is it?
Was that the one who puked in Dead Gotham Beyond?
No, that was Amanda.
Amanda.
Amanda did that puke.
I feel like this could be the other one. It was Emma R and Emma P, right?
Yeah. The other one?
Yeah.
I guess you're not technically wrong. Okay, it must have been the best friend.
It's good to have fallbacks like that one.
Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rose M that both the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final.
That's difficult to follow.
Yikes!
So basically, the friends ditched her.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Lucas is
No,
being
don't worry about
our
it.
cat's being a cat.
So another piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and that's a thing.
What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay.
You want us to kill him or kidnap him for you?
You're a bad liar, Dad. You suspected in the car, remember? That conversation?
So are you.
I learned from the worst.
Oh, no.
Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R. And she promised not to tell anybody.
Oh, that bitch!
No, we need to kill her.
We need to kill her.
I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So I just keep quiet and keep going about my business.
Amanda sighs.
And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously.
Don't you dare hurt our poor precious girl, you fucking clods!
We must kill them all.
Kill them all!
Hit list.
Yeah,
So I
that's right.
tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos.
There went one remote.
There went one remote. Totally understandable.
So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah all hanging out together and eating nachos. Without me.
We must kill them.
Wow, these people are jackasses. It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R.
Oh!
Kinda weird, right?
Which arm? We need to know which one to cut off.
Yes.
He dare hurt our baby girl. Fuck him!
But then they kiss!
Oh!
Daddy! He
No!
broke my heart!
No!
Yes, I know! So I storm over there and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me.
So we take
Grace.
her eyes.
Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is.
Grace
is
The
gossipy one. Did you move the bed too? The gossipy
Probably
one.
the gossipy one. I know! Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody was saying anything. I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say. But I was very angry and really embarrassed. And I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, I might add, which only further contributed to that shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat, asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R, asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following?
So frighteningly sad.
What did Emma R say?
Ooh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you.
Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages.
Can you believe that?
I cannot believe it.
We don't even know who it said.
That bitch.
I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive.
They were dating in secret for like months.
Fuck Noah. Fuck Amanda. Emma R.
So I told her that she's been a really terrible friend. And she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read, and then...
Wait, left me on red? What's that?
Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are red receipts.
I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend like I understand. Gotcha.
So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of.
Oh, fuck them. Oh my god, that is shitty.
Truly so.
Fuck
They were
them.
being the jerks to begin with.
Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad.
There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenagers.
No, this is stupid shit in general.
Wow,
They're being
these
fucking assholes.
Amanda,
Are
we
you
love
saying
you.
they're being teenagers?
Hey, Amanda,
Yeah, good point.
we're really close to Damien. Maybe you and
And Hydra also says she needs better friends.
Yes.
Ugh.
All right, we need to kill them. This is
All
the
right.
new name. Dream Daddy becomes like Daddy Killer.
He becomes Duck Hunt, but then he
Yeah.
just hunt down her friends.
Yes.
The bottom line is that everybody dropped me. Half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends.
Amanda, I'm so sorry.
I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long.
Amanda stabs the remnants of her cake.
Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah.
I bet you Robert knows where to bury the bodies.
Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad.
Amanda looks so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Oh.
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip.
Wow.
I know. It's pretty dumb.
Turn into what's his name? Wow.
Owen Wilson?
Wow. Wow.
It's not dumb. I mean, it is kind of dumb, but actually
It's
the way...
teenager stuff. Anything dumb that involves teenagers.
It's really not dumb for her, because this is pretty
Yeah.
shitty things that's happened to her.
Yeah.
No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. No, you are right to be
You
upset
are-
about that. Do not put yourself down after that, Amanda.
Seriously.
Yes, this is.
Lucy and Cask of Amontillado.
Yes, please. We support this.
Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings.
I guess.
Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time?
Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago.
That's our girl.
But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom.
Real friends don't do that. High school sucks!
That's what comes
Fuck
to my
high
mind.
school! Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that.
I like high school sucks, but that's just me.
Not all friendships last forever. That is actually a good one, because it does ring true.
Yeah,
It
that's
does,
probably
but think about what Vincent Doom would say.
Not all friendships last forever.
Okay, that
We're
works.
a great dad. We're
Okay.
just socially awkward. We're a great
I kind
dad.
of like real friends don't do that. That's it.
That's a good one too.
Well,
But you're
you gotta think about her feelings.
you're Vince. You're Doom. So do whatever
You gotta
think.
think, because you gotta think about her feelings. Because Amanda R, as she said, Amanda R has been there since her dad died. She feels like she's a real
yeah.
friend. So, when in her situation right now, I would say not all
Then
friendships.
go for
last
it. You're
forever.
Vincent.
I think that.
People are going to come in and out of your life. It's just how it works. Not every friendship is going to last forever. So cherish your friends while you have them. And when it's over, don't dwell so much on the bad stuff. You had some good times with Emma R, but you guys grew apart. Listen from it and keep moving forward. There are so many new friends to make, and they're going to be so much closer than Emma R and the rest. Ultimately,
Great facts. We met in college. Yes.
ultimately, I think this says way more about your character than it does about yours. Oh, it says way more about their character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their fucking problem, those fucking assholes.
I'll keep that in mind.
I look down at the table.
Did we just eat the whole cake?
Yes, we did just eat that whole cake.
Well, good talk.
Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around.
Hey, Pops.
Yes?
Thank you.
You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
I don't feel like I should even say anything,
Yeah.
but I will. I love you too, Dad. Heart.
They really nailed it.
Well, that was our dramatic scene.
Wow.
And scene. DB.
That's gotta be Damien.
Vince.
I will
This
step
is
aside
me,
for
this
some
is you
water.
from the past? Wait, what? This is you from the past. Okay, I gotta figure out this.
Whoa, how'd this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from me earlier this morning when it was socially acceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately, this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me protecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others. But you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream.
Oh.
You know what to do. Be good, me.
Buy that ice cream.
Buy that ice cream!
And go kill Amanda's friends.
And go kill Amanda's first. First and foremost.
That's right.
Oh, those. Oh,
You want to buy that ice cream?
Yes.
Buy that ice cream! Okay, we're gonna meet in the supermarket.
College friends are best.
Hydra knows. Met her in college too.
You know, after eating an entire cake and now going out and buy ice cream, I can see why our dad has a dad bod.
But you know what? There are some friendships that are capable of lasting that longevity.
Whoop, whoop.
Just not very often.
That's right.
I mean, I've known this
the
guy
only-
for 10 years.
I know.
Wonderfully said.
Are we gonna do a Diamonds Are Forever
Raven's
commercial?
been my friend for over 10 years.
Diamond is unbreakable.
So there's a few that can hold those bonds. They're just rare.
You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop by and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub.
That is the only way to eat ice cream anymore.
Yes.
I want
I
ice
spent,
cream.
I think you still have some of your green tea.
I spent a lot of time trying to figure out just what type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, pistachio. Oh, Amanda's probably going to want some too. Better get 2 tubs.
Yes.
She loves cooking dough ice cream, right?
She's got good taste.
Yo, here, you try it.
Hey, mister!
Hey, mister.
I turn around to
Yeah!
Yes! Yes!
Yeah,
Leaning up against the wall of a
Ernest.
convenience store. You gotta sound like a little shithead.
He's in 8th grade, so you're.
He's an
you're
8th grade little shithead.
Yes.
Do your best.
Okay.
Ernest?
His name is Ernest Hemingway.
You're cool, right?
I'm so cool.
He wants you to buy beer.
Oh,
But you're so cool. You are cool. You think you're cool.
I'm so cool.
I'm shocked you would even have to ask, Dude Meister.
Oh my god, I asked the wrong person. Could you just help me out?
You need to be a little more whiny.
Help you out. Help you out. There's no fire involved, is there?
Just clouds.
Oh, he wants a jewel.
So if I give you $20, will you buy me e-liquid?
What did I tell you?
Ernest, what's e-liquid?
It's like Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I'd get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a gift on the cashier.
Said, little shit.
A classic fiddle game. You know the deal.
Oh, you're talking about the balanced electrolytes. Then I got you, buddy. And I did. Oh shit!
Oh my god!
And I didn't even know you played the fiddle.
Just ask the clerk for blue Kranzapple Vortex. He'll know what it is.
I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue Crazen Void Stare, but I can't seem to find any. I turn to that cashier.
Say, where's your finest e-liquid?
Behind the counter. You got an ID. Behind the counter. You got an ID.
You can do like a poo.
No, that's that.
Behind the counter. Would you like an ID?
First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off?
Look, you're gonna need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute.
Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working.
You are hitting on the clerk now, you man slut!
I glance
The clerk
outside.
could be female.
I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute.
So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink?
It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind.
I see. Okay, look, I'm not gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you some old vomit cough syrup and then go inside there and purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping. You'll get popcorn lung.
What if I give you $25?
Go home, Ernest.
As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls for me.
You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know?
You...
And I yell back to him.
You fucking piece of stupid shit!
Dear God, are you that dumb?
I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart.
I guess it's a good thing we never went after Hugo Vega.
Yeah, we'd have to deal with that shit. I go back inside to complete my purchase with a good cashier.
Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments.
You got it, bub.
I glance out of the window to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's trying to get some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief.
Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy! I grab my tons of ice cream and bolt outside.
That sounds suspicious.
Uh-oh. Ernest
What
is
the
already
hell
face
did
down.
you do?
Ernest is already
Trying to
face
pick
down
up
on the
the
hood of a
cop.
squad car.
Ernest, did you seriously try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid?
Oh, do you know this kid?
Do you know this kid?
Oh, you're turning him into Officer Bar Brady?
Pretty much, yeah. My daughter goes to school with him. I'm friends with his dad.
Yeah. We live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid and...
Oh, you're Hugo Vega.
I'm this boy's father.
Oh, wow!
That is totally not Hugo.
I turn around and see Robert's always popping up.
God!
He's stalking you!
Robert's making us so badly fall in love
I
with
know.
him.
I've seen it. I see Robert walking up the street and toward the convenience store.
Ernest, what are you doing?
I'm a lawyer.
First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from the police officer without a lawyer present.
You're this boy's father?
Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. I don't like talking about it.
Oh my God, Robert, I love you.
That's fine.
He has a micro penis.
Robert gives a wistful twinkle in his eye.
It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still...
Yes, you got a story!
New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in Florida swampland, scavenging for...
Look,
Sir, I can leave you to take it from here.
Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be clean grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression.
The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned about how cool Robert was in there.
Never
Ernest.
met him in his life. You called him by
Thanks,
name.
I want to
Robert,
say.
did you glitch the game?
Richard?
Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do some good deed for the day.
Oh, will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20?
Child, I will end you. Hey, Vince.
Oh,
Will you walk Ernest home with me?
oh, Robert, why didn't you call us back?
Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do.
He reminds me of me. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age.
so you're a shithead.
Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. See, he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did.
I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets.
He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What?
Oh.
Robert points at my tubs of ice cream.
One of that's for Amanda. I have no qualms about the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quantity I'm talking about. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, Vince. You're a good dad. Don't you deserve the top shelf ice cream?
Are you the top shelf ice cream?
These were on sale. If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it.
But that's expensive.
We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his home.
That boy is the reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore. Catch you around,
Hey,
Vince.
actually, just the other day, I got some Pokemon cards out of cereal.
Oh, really?
Like, what the heck? They actually included real ones.
That's pretty cool, actually. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face.
I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain in back in your ska days. Smell you later.
I'd like to point out something. Oh, finish.
See ya, Robert.
If anyone's ever seen the movie Idiocracy, we know who Ernest turns into.
Yep.
Rico Pandeo!
Roberts is not
I
the
go
hero
back
we
inside my
deserve, but
home.
the hero we need.
Robert!
Ready to spend the rest of my night with 2 tubs of ice cream. Oh, and also Amanda.
Oh, Robert, why?
Bad mental image of our
Alright,
dad.
can we take a little break? My throat's getting a little dry.
Well, you've been talking a
Go get
lot.
some water.
Yes.
Scoot over a second so we have room.
So, Chad, what are you guys thinking? What thoughts are going through your guys' minds?
I have a horrifying image of our dad sitting there in his whitey tighties and nothing else, just eating ice cream.
That sounds like my Tuesdays. I mean, Wednesdays.
Thanks, Law.
Yeah, I was about to
Green
say you're
States.
with us. Oh my god, Robert is almost perfect. The only thing he's not perfect of is apparently calling us facts. I love him.
Yeah, Robert's doing well of being an enigma.
And we still haven't met his kid. Ugh.
The accident.
Yeah. Well, we get you two guessed a while ago the kid was probably dead.
Yep. Dead.
I should probably stop looking like a slob.
Not in town. Not in that same town. Long distance. Could be with the wife.
Handicapped. You know who we haven't seen any of? Probably because we haven't been with Joseph? Mary.
Good point. We also haven't been to the bar.
That's true.
That's because that's where Robert hangs out. And Robert didn't want to hang out with us after the night.
Hey, he got what he wanted from us. He got his nookie and now he's off.
Oh, that was good, Nookie.
It seems like he wants more, but he just can't. He
It's
just
been
doesn't
it's
want
been a
to.
slow night. We're his booty call.
Alright, so we go back to game
Why
focused.
does Robert have to be a jerk, though?
Dainty or Matt.
Alright, let's go to game focused again. There we go. Oof, that scared me a little bit.
Okay, so what's up? What do we got over in the corner? We've got Craig inviting us to something again?
Hey, dude!
You guys want to do all the voices, don't you? All the voices. Hey, dude, I've got the runs.
Oh, I've got just the thing. I'll head to the store and grab you a real chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles I found helpful in the strenuous times since such as this.
What?
Appropriate response.
And that's where we end that conversation.
Wouldn't that make it worse?
Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting.
But
Wait, why are we talking about this? By I've got the runs, I meant that I feel like running. Wanna come with me to the gym?
Do we want to go to the gym?
Why do I feel less excited about that than getting you home remedies for diarrhea?
Come on, man, it'll be fun.
You know what? Sure.
Uh-oh, looks like we have to go with Craig.
When are we doing this? There's 30 more minutes left in this Meat Hell Marathon.
I'm outside right now. I'm warming up.
Oh God, Mary and Joseph, I just got
Okay,
that.
okay.
Oh!
The religious people.
And all their kids are named Chris or Christ or...
Oh my God.
Some brain cells just fried. Oh!
I don't want to live anymore.
This is gonna take two. It's gonna take two.
Okay. God, that's... Alright, whatever. Alright.
Do we want to go running?
They don't have to. We
We
can
don't
look
have to.
off.
We can go on a date with Matt.
We can stand up, Craig.
At least let me see if Betty gets away from the wolves in time to get her soprasata wrapped cheesecake out of the oven.
Super Sata.
Do I look like I speak French?
Do we want
Italian.
to? Do we want to send Matt a message?
Let's send Matt a message.
We're due to go have some fun with Matt.
Oh, so hold on a second. Let me check Damien.
What-
2 hearts!
I have a question. Scroll down on Damien.
On Damien?
One of them had movies. I'm just wondering if we barely.
It was like foreign films, I thought.
Oh, he actually.
Foreign
lied.
art hearts tower.
So he actually lied about his favorite movie. That's
Oh.
so
People
adorable.
lied on their profile. Scandalous!
Matt. Alright, massage. I mean message.
Massage.
Blank 3 times in a row for help.
Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I really feel sluggish today anyway. Ooh, apparently I wasn't the only one.
Amanda!
Amanda sticks her head out of her room.
Father!
Want to go to the coffee spoon?
Oh, so you get to. Sorry. Oh, so you get called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff.
Amanda,
Are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology?
look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not?
Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal. Leather.
Oh!
I did this guy before.
That guy!
I guess I'll.
Yeah, that's what we said when we
This-
first saw him
You're
too.
probably better off letting me take this
Yeah.
one again.
Amanda and I make a short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar.
Oh, he was looking for
Pierce
some help.
face.
Hey! You were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night.
Amanda casts a sideways glance at me.
He tried to sell me shirts.
And who might you be, miss?
This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to and am very protective of.
An honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music?
Look at her face. Look at her face right now.
I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay.
You have one flaw now. You have one flaw.
A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you.
Oh, you need to step in the middle of this.
My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Change the subject. Defend witch house. Reappropriate lines from Taken.
I'm a very particular
That
set
sounds
of
like
skills.
him.
This would be Vincent Doom.
Listen here, Pablo. I have a very specific set of skills too. I can type pretty fast for people my age. If you so much as harm a hair on my daughter's head, I will be coming for you at a comfortable 80 words per minute after I practice a little.
Dad.
Vince!
Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five.
Oh.
As fellow cool people do.
I see you met my newest employee.
At your service, although I'm only here until vacant veil. Wait, I gotta do that right. At your service, although I'm only here until vacant veil starts their world tour.
I'm gonna strap you down and force you to listen to metal music for like 3 hours.
When's that?
Well, we have to put out a record first.
Alright, Pablo. Now what do we do with the customers again?
Right. Yes.
Pablo clears his throat.
Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic. And you?
Americano football. Decaf for cutie. Father John Miss Me So.
Well, these are up your alley.
I'm gonna go with Americano football. I
Making
like.
fun of football.
Out of all these, I really hate Father John Misty. I think he's an arrogant jerk. But let's go with Americano football.
Americano football, please.
Our coffee is as strong as the band's feelings. Good choice.
Let's go OG emo.
I don't get it.
American football is a sport, but it's also this emo band that made a good album and then waited over a decade and then made another good album, and their music was very sad and sometimes featured sad trumpets.
New band name. Sad Trumpets.
And I'm over explaining the joke again.
Coming right up.
Pablo gets to work making her drinks while Matt observes.
Oh! He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard.
Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hell yeah! I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple hours, and I was gonna go to the record shopping. Hey, wanna come along?
Yes, oh god, yes.
Absolutely.
Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself in her
Oh wow,
laptop.
she actually brought her computer.
I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason, he and I could just talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own,
I would never leave that man on his own.
I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking
left-
to the record store.
Amanda with Pablo.
I doubt they're
Cat
gonna...
for cutie. Yeah, I knew that's a good one.
Yeah, sounds great.
Have you ever been here before?
I literally just moved. No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Brandon Comes Alive.
That's probably like that
Yeah, two of the biggest selling records of all time. That album was the biggest selling for like a while.
Hey.
Oh, this should be fun then. We gotta find you some good stuff.
The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records.
Yacht
a few people
Club
mill
Miracle.
around, flipping through the milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe.
So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point?
Hey.
No.
There's a lot of people who will try and tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent. But really, I think it's just nice to collect records.
Yes.
Hey.
It's cool that in this day and age, we have just about every song created available instantaneously on our phones. But there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love.
That's my reason for buying
Fucking-
video games still.
Fucking preach it, Matt. Fucking preach
Books.
it.
The technology to eliminate books have been out longer than anything else, and books are still around.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I try and get as many of these records that I love in physical form as possible.
God, oh, do you see it back here?
So,
Fake band.
Yeah.
Arms race.
so what you're saying is you personally want to go date Matt now?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you want to listen? Do you want to listen to some sad swears? How about dinner food?
The sad part is you actually know what these are poking fun of, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, it's not like they're poking fun of them, and they're kind of just a general joke.
It's a, yeah.
Remember when we were kids and would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could
I did
record our
that.
favorite songs?
Oh.
It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they
And
took.
X Pablo, they're both artists. I'll take that, Harry.
Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school.
Hey.
I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Futurewave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation. I have no idea where to start.
Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Hey.
Here, let me help you find something you might like.
Me.
If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be?
Purple.
If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Purple. Spring Creek Fireball. Power Violence Cherry Blossom.
Camouflage summer breeze.
Daffodil Mountain Spring. Are these all just band names? I think these are all just band names. Super Power Violence Cherry Blossom sounds like a real band name.
Yeah.
I get the feeling these are all scents, though.
I kind of want Power Violence Cherry Blossom.
Hey.
What's your favorite ambient sound?
Ooh, Star Trek Big Ambient. Howls of the Bone
Maybe
Chorus.
Star Trek fits because we have been watching TV all the time.
True.
What's your dream vacation
you.
spot?
With my backyard. Inside and active, living off the fat of the land in Ibiza. Starting a new life in the Baltics.
My backyard. He wanted this ashes spread over his recliner.
None of those sound appealing to me, so yeah, my backyard.
What's your deepest, darkest fear?
You just wanted to find
I
out
worry that-
about me.
I worry that people are nice to me because they only want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it.
One.
I wonder if nobody exists but me and I fabricated this universe, saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food.
Oh, man.
Yours is the fourth one,
Three or
isn't
four.
it?
3 or 4, I think.
What if nobody exists but me and my fabricated
That's a
food?
bit deep for
Sounds like-
Doom.
Saying you two.
Actually, it sounds like a joke he'd say.
Yeah.
What, the you two?
No, the third one. It sounds like
yeah.
one of his jokes.
Joking about what everybody else.
Matt thinks for a moment.
Huh.
What?
Oh, I know just a thing.
Hey.
Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. I'm sorry?
Oh God, don't die.
Oh God.
If not, Tara's gonna have to give you mouth to mouth.
Oh no, I'm fading.
Not if the cause of death is pizza rolls.
Oh God.
I didn't know
he sho-
JC had a ton of medical training.
he shows it to me. Ooh.
Danger that's you.
Oh, I'm
you.
sorry, that is me. This is Dark Night of the Soul by Danger Mouse. This one almost didn't get released, but there are a ton of awesome collabs on it. Super underrated album. I think you'll really enjoy it.
Whoa, dude. Thanks for the recommendation.
You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise.
Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a Stetson ring and buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in.
Usual stuff today, Matt?
Would that really be the voice
I
of a
don't
person
know.
with a Stetson piercing and a buzz cut?
Well, she'd sound bored.
Well,
Usually those people are portrayed as bored.
Usual stuff today, Matt?
That's why I was trying to go
Or-
with, like, she's
okay,
listening.
she's a punk girl. She almost kind of sounds stoned. Usual stuff today, Matt.
Hey, let's see.
Except in your voice.
Usual stuff today, Matt.
That's a little better.
That's better, yeah.
Just some light pickups.
Matt plays his 3 albums on the corner. Swear I'm Good by Diet's Sake. Great album. Everyone go buy that album or listen to it. Forever My Mystery Souls. That's pretty decent. And yes, everyone buy Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. That was my album of 2 years ago. I listened to it constantly. Go buy that album.
In case you all are not aware, Locke is a bit of an audio
I saw Remo Drive in concert. They were fan-friggin-tastic.
Locke isn't attached to Matt for Vincent Doom's sake. It's like me with Robert.
So, what daddy do you want, Tara?
Anyway, I like those. I like all those. Those are great choices, Matt.
Tight.
The cashier rings Matt up and holds back his albums in the bag. She stares at me suspiciously.
Who's the nerd?
Excuse me, you fucking clod.
You are a nerd.
That nerd is my buddy Vince. Vince, this is Beacon of Human Charm. This Beacon of Human Charm is Molly.
I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique.
Lovely to meet you.
Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
You know it. And the third wave's gonna do the special acoustic performance.
I might see if I can get a few of the girls together.
A few? There's an open mic night going on?
Yeah, dude. We do it every month at the oh my god, I just turned him into Craig. We do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through.
I got a flyer for it right here.
You and Amanda should come by that night.
Matt blushes.
Oh, should have been more excited when I said that. You and Amanda should come by that night.
Look at his cute face.
I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Will Vacantvale be playing?
If only.
I finish paying for my record and head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting.
Oh my.
Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think all those weird little musical memories?
What do you, or how do you mean?
Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
There's a music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. All that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life.
Yeah, now that I think about it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. And then that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait. When was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a
I've
moment.
got a joint right here.
Oh, it's been decades.
Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now?
Is that even what the kids call it these days?
I don't know.
Got a joint right here.
But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? We at Futon Crusaders do not endorse the use of illegal drugs.
As long as you're in a place that's legal.
Yes.
Here, it's legal here.
It's legal here, and it's legal in Washington. It's illegal in a couple other places.
Actually, a number of places are still illegal.
Yeah.
That war is being lost, Congress, FYI.
Yeah, why not? Just... Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting.
Pablo knows.
After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me.
Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet at an alley near a coffee shop. Okay,
How much you want to bet it's Robert?
Robert, please.
Okay, if it turns out to be it's the feds, you make a break for it, and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like you want your own.
you realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? Then why didn't you just go to a dispensary?
Come on! Why do you think Molly has a hookup?
I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda.
I swear. Huh? Oh, here's our guy.
Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters shrouded in darkness is a lean figure dressed in all black.
Excuse me, Mr. Drug Man?
Damien's.
Lucy.
Oh my god! Oh, okay. Oh man, that's
I want
funny.
it to be Robert.
This works, though.
This works so good. Surprised, the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son.
Who sent you?
What?
We're cool, man. We're cool.
Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds.
Actually, weed is like...
Prove you're cool.
What?
I need to know you're down or I bolt.
Show him you're not wearing a wire. Impress him with your extensive knowledge of current drug lingo. Cite mutually assured destruction.
Well, the first one would be taking your shirt off in front of Matt.
Ooh.
Look at Matt's face.
He's ready for that first choice.
I think... let's do it with the first choice. Yeah!
Really did it.
I've seen this in cop films before. I lift up my shirt to prove I'm not wearing a wire.
Oh, Jesus. Put that away, please. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming.
Right. Now that the formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal.
All right. How much do you want?
One.
One what?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
He means weed, Lucian.
Yeah, but how much?
What?
Oh my god, look. Here, take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Look, forget all of this.
I know he's
happened.
dating one of you.
Okay, you want to know how he can get in good with his dad with this? Have him come in with the marijuana in one of those old-timey, like, drugstore glass vials.
Hey.
Give him a dime bag.
Philly Greed, continue.
Oh, I won't tell your dad if you don't.
Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree!
Well, that went smoothly.
Yeah. We should get off public property before we smoke this.
Hey.
Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah?
Ooh.
Matt and I walk over to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again.
Rolling papers and soda. Oh, okay. Common Seed is having sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs. Okay, who wrote this section? Because this sounds like it's going to turn into like Reefer Madness or something.
Awesome! Let's do some drugs!
Is the dare cop gonna come in?
Yeah, the dare lion comes, karate kicks Matt in the face. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on my comfy leather couch and look around this place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Wow. Whoa. What a collection.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place. And after being on the road for so much of my life, had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me.
Matt sits down next to me. We lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table.
Do you want to do the honors?
Please, it's your house.
Hey.
If you say so.
What?
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto the piece. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch.
Never was too good at this.
Oh!
Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a joint. A nice-looking weed cigarette? He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think, and I take it. Well, let's open up the nug, smoke some of that gateway drug, rip the golf.
You know what's sad? I know there's two older dads out there that have probably had this exact same conversation.
Honestly, open up the nug sounds right. But rip that golf
I
fairway,
kind of
though.
like that last one. It's funny.
I don't understand these.
Oh,
Don't worry, neither do they.
Let's rip that golf fairway.
Puns.
Yeah, he liked it!
Yeah, let's do that.
I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while, though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked? I passed the joint to Matt and coughed.
They actually have.
Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby? What? Oh
Give
no!
us something different.
Oh my God, Lucian laced it.
Did they give us oregano? He gave us oregano!
That's not weed.
Oh God.
Hey,
Did we develop a taste for meth?
No, it's...
Matt takes another hit and winces.
oh.
Yeah. This is oregano.
Oh my God! I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like pizza place, like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off.
Yeah.
Oh well. We can relax and enjoy this music sober.
You know what? You're right.
You're not gonna keep smoking the oregano? I hear it's great for your.
We sit and listen through the Diet Cig album. Listen to Harvard by Diet Cig. That is my homework for you guys. Listen to Harvard. Fantastic fucking song.
Block.
Album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the
Sees
two.
the wife.
Who's that?
Oh, man.
Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young.
I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young
Oh,
age,
his
too.
name was Alex.
I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The curtain lettering reads, "Stillness the Dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to stop, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible.
Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without somebody by my side.
Will you be my new someone?
Rose and I knew we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
Oh, man.
So once you became pregnant with Carmencita, you put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened.
Aww.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, man.
Don't be.
I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Hey.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I noticed a dusty piano. Do you play?
I'm out of practice.
I used to jam on the keys back in the day.
Oh, yeah?
I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Hey.
No way! You had a ska face?
Face, ska never dies. Except for Scabiness Manifesto, who broke up after a senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Hey.
Dude, that is so rad. Oh my god, I killed his accent.
Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Give me some of that two-tone love.
Oh man, let's see if I still got it.
I sit down on the patio, or at the PS.
Here's the interesting
At the
thing.
piano.
He says he has a piano, right? Yet in the background you see a keyboard dangling from the wall.
Go with the classic. Stick to your ska roots. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
He's asking for ska.
Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska.
Wait, that was just smoke on the water.
Matt, I've forgotten. I've forgotten how to play.
The deep purple is always appreciated, nonetheless.
All right, buddy. Can you top that?
Ooh, I actually knew that reference.
I knew that one too.
That's like the only song they ever did.
They did Highway Star.
Oh, did they? Well, you know about the music.
I love Highway Star.
I shouldn't.
Oh, come on.
No, It's been a long time.
Oh, he doesn't want to do it because it reminds him of Rosa. Never too late to get back into it.
Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be?
Matt stares at the piano for a second.
Okay.
Woo!
I'm okay.
Matt closes his eyes and runs his finger over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody.
Bug likes Matt.
Matt has become a fave. Woo! If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I never would have guessed it. He plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion.
Must be Rosa's song.
I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This
This
is so creepy. Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes.
How was that?
That was amazing.
Oh, it's nothing.
Come on, man. That was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for open mic night?
Oh, no, I never played those.
Well, why not? You're really good.
It's just... I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone, having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore.
I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further.
Alright, man. But I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Thanks.
I don't know if I should.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay?
Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and...
I think we'll be fine.
Hey,
Night, dude.
I smile.
Night.
Aww.
I walk inside the house. And the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming beneath
You walk by
Amanda's door.
Damien. You walk by Damien's door. Your kid saw me oregano.
I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos.
Hey, Amanda!
Amanda swivels in her chair to face me and slumps down.
What smells like a pizza parlor in here?
What? Nothing. So, what's up?
Dad, I'm hungry.
Huh?
Wait, no.
I'm hungry!
No!
I'm dead!
Amanda collapses on the floor.
I promised myself I'd never let it come to this.
Sorry, kiddo. You set it up, I spike it down. You lay it up, I throw down the ooh.
You're a monster.
Want some spaghetti?
Yes, please.
Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire.
How was record collecting?
It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band?
No way. Was he good?
I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing.
He played piano for you? Dude!
Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it.
Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go.
It's not too late to start the father-daughter punk band and play a couple of tunes there.
Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression.
Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter.
Owen is watching TV.
They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Matt's song is stuck in my head all night.
Aww.
The Grace guitars. All right. God, look at that face.
Oregano.
Oregano.
Nug.
So now we gotta make our final choice. Okay,
All right.
chat. Are we going Damien or Matt? I'd go Robert, but he was a dick. Oh, well, you guys
we
have
got
time
more
to...
plot. We got more plot. Apparently, it's a beautiful night, and the air smells so fresh. So I decided to take the long way home.
Bug once, Matt.
I casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of suburban city with a low crime rate and wide, walkable sidewalks at night, except for the stupid fucking teenagers that sell you oregano instead of weed.
At least he wasn't trying to get you to buy e-vapes.
I know.
Oh, the bar!
Oh, are we gonna get married again?
Bug has a vote.
Can we have Robert? Can we have another one night stand with Robert?
Oh, that's
As I
right.
approach the
The
bar.
game.
The game is on!
Oh shit! I just lost the game.
Oh, God damn, how dare you!
I approach the bar, and I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on! I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water.
Please tell me he's wearing a white shirt.
It's pouring
Do you
rain.
really want to picture Vincent Doom in a wet T-shirt?
So you get Vincent
getting
Doom
erect
in the
just thinking
white
about it.
in the white T-shirt with Robert inside.
It's
With
pouring
Robert inside.
Yes,
pouring
Robert
rain.
offers him his
Maybe,
jacket.
maybe I should wait this out inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is usually crowded, but the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice.
Hey.
Oh, she's back!
And she is not wearing her ring.
She is not wearing her ring. You're right. I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone in the corner nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off with some younger guys, she looks so sad. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off into the middle distance. Keep watching the game.
I don't know. Do we want some Mary action? Oh,
I kind of do, just because she's a mess and I want to watch this train wreck.
Gives Chad more longer time to decide
Yeah,
who
let's
she should
watch the train wreck.
I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. Is she taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me.
Oh.
Hey, cowboy.
You alright?
Never better.
She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone.
Ah.
Yeah,
Tears start welling up in her eyes.
Oh god, I got to do crying Mary.
Oh.
Will you walk a girl home?
I'll walk her home. I slide out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out my hand to help her, but she waves me away.
I got it. I got
Oh
it.
wait,
Look on
there's
her
the
face.
the ring's right there though.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
there's the ring.
But that's her right
That's
hand.
her right hand though.
So we've got a fight currently in
We do
chat.
have a fight over.
Where's our tiebreaker? Right
Clearly,
there.
she does not get it.
Ah.
Seriously, she does not got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac. I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. It's nothing weird, just she usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She doesn't, like, go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets? Nah. Nah? Ain't her thing. Huh. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's
You're
head.
really nice. Such a gentleman.
Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street toward the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her, for fear that she might hit on me. Or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing?
Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I... Just... Sorry. God, I wish I had a beer so I could sound more drunk.
It's alright.
I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you.
She's happy drunk.
It's alright.
You.
No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Forget it.
As we get to the
Okay, the
cul-de-sac.
ship anchor thing.
Yep, he's a sailor. I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me.
Wait. Can we just hold on?
Hang on 1 second. So, you think an Asian dude in a jacket's walking and be like, so, do you know any sailors? I'm looking for sailors.
I'm sorry, do you know where any sailors hang out? Do you want to play a game of Lucky Hit? Let's play a game of Lucky Hit. Do you want to play a game of Lucky Hit? I'm looking for a man who has dark sunglasses, wears a leather jacket, and has a tattoo on his arm. I played the game way too many times.
Huh? Hey.
How about another drink? For old time's sake.
Come on, Mary. It's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me a half smile.
Hey.
You're right.
She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest.
You're a good kid. Thanks for the company.
Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Huh. Interesting.
Welcome. You've got
Alright then.
friends.
Whoa!
Looks like you got some Damien Hugo action
We
coming
could get some Damien Hugo. One thing before the last hurrah?
Sure. You're Hugo.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, are you up to anything tonight?
That's not Hugo's voice.
I've never picked a voice for him.
You made him British
Well,
last
there you
time. Oh, I guess it's me. Hugo, I was planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we're wondering if you would care to accompany us. Hugo and I. I would normally write to letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper.
Whoa! Why can't I see Damien and Hugo's chat?
Am I a hacker? I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I've got to destroy this computer.
Vince, this is a group chat. Oops.
Oh, thank God. Do any of you guys know how to destroy a computer?
You can run Derek's boot and nuke from startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the planters altogether.
What?
The Victorians are well versed in information security. Oh my God!
This chat is worth it.
IT.
I really like you, Davey.
This chat is worth it just for that.
Oh my God!
Vince, do you want me to go see some awesome notes?
Art is good. Let's go see some art.
Yes.
We gotta see that art.
And let's see Robert show up again.
He's more of a vampire fan than I am.
We're teasing Raven a changing his mind for his girl.
I know. Damon and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing around all these fancy art people. Vince? Hey! I turn around. It's Joseph!
Joseph, what are you doing here?
Joseph scoffs at me.
What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art appreciatist.
Oh. Ooh.
Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I guess he invited you too.
Yep. Admittedly, a little out of my depth here.
Oh.
Thank God. I thought I was gonna be the odd one out.
Are you allowed to say that?
Say what?
You know. Thank God.
Yep. I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. Okay, now they're adding sound effects, and I feel like I should try and, speak him somewhat deeply. The point is, the points get you into heaven. That's how it works.
Oh, God.
Anyway, where are the guys?
I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery.
How could you not spot... Look at those two! One is a flippin' albino with dark hair. The other is like a giant...
He's gotta at least be 6'5".
He's what happens if Magnum P.I. had a baby with a really smart brown-skinned woman.
Damien?
Oh, I'm sorry. Good eve.
Oh.
Evening, friends.
Oh.
Who's ready for some arts? You know I am. I have no idea what I'm in for. Art is dead and nothing is real. You know I am.
You know I love looking at paintings that are in frames, and also paintings that aren't in frames. Art is good and stuff.
Well put, Vince.
All you have to know is that you're ever feeling overwhelmed. There's generally always a table that is free wine and cheese.
You sound more pompous than my Damien.
I think, probably.
Yeah.
I like art now.
I got the table in my sights. Now, oh my God, I turned him to Matt. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go help myself to some of them tiny wines.
Let's just talk art with Hugo and Damien real quick.
So, what is this first place?
This particular artist specializes in landscape painting of various locales within the American Northeast.
I look at the art. It is rad art.
At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all these landscapes just look like butch to you guys?
Oh. Damien and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest.
It would appear as if you are correct.
Valid assessment, Vince.
Hey, this art stuff pretty easy.
Oh, it gets more complicated.
Oh.
Sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw.
Wait a minute, are they in a strip club now?
Interesting. Joseph returns to her group with tiny cheese and wine.
Butts.
What I miss?
Butts.
Hey,
Butts.
Shame. The cheese is nice, though. Shall we visit the next place?
We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of, I'm not even sure, hang on the walls.
Oh, geez.
What am I
all
looking
that
at
pink.
here?
This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does the art mean to you?
I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a metaphor for the human condition. It's a butt. It represents strife.
I'm sorry, it's a butt.
It's a butt. It's a butt. Everyone else stares at the painting.
That's definitely a butt. Well, a valid assessment. I feel like the artist was trying to make a different statement. Probably how much he likes butts. You are a servant of the Lord.
Oh.
We're all God's creatures, even butts.
Where's Robert?
Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitation. Wow, how did you figure that? That's what it says on the placard.
Leave it to the English teacher to read. Joseph is the worst.
Oh, let's look at a few more of these.
We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting what the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by. What's the word? Realism? Realism.
Wait a minute. He's excited about the art that he keeps saying looks like butts?
I know I would.
He's in
I know I would. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly.
Psst. I could do that.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Hugo, not here.
Oh.
No! Come back here! The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him.
Oh. I bet you it's Ernest!
No, it's probably
No, it's
not.
Hugo's.
Hugo's getting pissed. I don't think it was Ernest.
Yeah. You say you could do that, but you didn't. You didn't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece, even a fraction.
Look at
Damien's face like, dude,
as
chill.
impressive as this one.
As cool as Hugo's name is, this just totally...
Yeah. Is this a boner killer for you?
Yes.
Art is the truest expression of the self.
He's
And it
getting a
seems like
little-
your self is bad, so your art would be bad.
He's getting mad for somebody to have a different opinion than his own.
Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point.
I'd be so embarrassed.
Friend, he's not worth it.
Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry. I just love art very much.
You know, I knew these two would be an item.
We know, buddy. Actually, do we ship these two together now?
Oh, well, okay, one's a literature teacher. Literature, Victorian. It wouldn't be that hard.
One kid tried to kill the other
And
kid.
both their kids are fuck ups.
Yeah. Well,
They're perfect for each other.
Lucian's not as much of a fuck up. He's actually an
He's
intelligent.
just a dickhead.
I like the idea- I
He's
like the
rebellious
idea.
but intelligent.
So I like the idea. We smoked the oregano that came from him, and then we go on a date with his dad, and just like, hey, we bonded over oregano. What?
At least Matt's not here.
You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No.
Oh.
It's wine and cheese.
Co-signed.
Damien liked that.
The four of us head over to the
You
wine
want to know
and cheese
why?
area.
Because Joseph just grabbed his ass.
Yeah, look at how close he
But
is.
we all know all of these dads are getting on with each other anyway.
Yeah,
so.
are they just joining like a gigantic dad orgy?
Yep.
A dorgy, if you will.
Oh, don't ever say that. Oh, Oh, the
I would
mental
not-
images.
Notice
Oh, kill
notice
it.
how the dads have their own
Oh,
private
Tara,
dad book.
Tara, I need you to
They're
kill
all
my mind's
together. They do all this stuff, but there's like one woman in the entire cul-de-sac. Come on. They're
There
all
really is,
together.
other than the daughters, there's only one woman.
Tara, you need to kill my mind's eye. It's the only way. It's dragging me down, man. Oh.
I'm gonna have to let that
Go on.
resolve on its own.
Come on.
The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese. We got one last stop on the toll. You lot feeling up for it?
Now he's Australian?
Yep.
Turn him into an Aussie.
Actually, I think this guy, I think Hugo's voice is just going to be something different every single time. Is it going to be any weirder than this art?
Oh,
It is absolutely weirder than this art. Let's do it.
It's all of us together in a house.
You know what it's going to be?
What?
Butts.
It's always going to be butts.
Oh.
Damien, Hugo, and Joseph.
This actually looks right up our dad's alley.
Yeah. And I look and I walk over to the performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards indulge wildly undulate, thank you. Wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us.
Douglas.
So, quick question. Shoot. What is happening?
I second this question.
Art.
Performance arts. What does it mean?
Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Doom. I like the question mark. Butts?
I feel like our dad would like this one.
Yeah, butts. The very humanity of being, they really like screaming. Butts?
Butts?
I like butts.
Okay.
Both as a question and actually. What do you think they're trying to say?
I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It is the purest expression of raw human emotion. It is art at catharsis.
That is a pickup line.
That's... Oh, God. That's beautiful, Damien.
So, what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, really mean it?
Damien fixes him with a hard stare.
I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look in your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd. Why?
Hey,
We
Yeah.
watch the rest of the performance as
I had a
earnestly
different form of art in mind myself.
as we can, as earnestly as we can, and clap politely after the dancers.
Can you imagine if our dad took them to a strip club? You want to see performance art? Let's see how much each of them blush.
Phew. I think I'm all arted out.
Agreed.
We all decide to walk home together.
oh,
We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together,
It gives you gas.
it eventually becomes a regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese.
The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese.
Wax wings too close to the sun.
Oh my god, an Icarus reference?
Nice.
Cheese wings. That would melt in the sun too if I feel like it's more appropriate imagery.
oh.
Plus, it's be delicious.
A nice...
Okay, I'm
Emmentaler.
actually almost seeing a vibe with Joseph
I
now.
know. Emmentaler, possibly.
Yeah, but he's
Hey.
still married.
Yeah, have you met his wife?
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint?
Do you think she goes to the bar and fantasizes about a happier life and tries to make
Probably.
you think
Probably.
she's more attractive with the younger guys, and that their marriage is just failing
Okay,
terribly?
I would like to point out something though. Pink shirt and a blue sweater wrapped around it.
Yeah.
And he's a sailor. I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time.
I like landscape painting.
I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions, like, for example, luchadors.
I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses. Mostly boats.
I'd probably enjoy seeing that.
Really? Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery.
He has a freaking anchor on his house! What? Boats are cool.
What about you, Vince?
Oh god, there wasn't a but.
Tasteful nudes of the artist. Food artistry.
Oh, I would probably do still lives of various foods. Bowls of fruit, maybe some bread in there.
Would there be cheese involved?
See, I thought about that, and no. I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it, and that would ruin the whole thing.
Excellent point.
We finally get to the cul-de-sac.
Alright, boys. Good art.
Good art.
Agreed.
See you guys around. Joseph.
Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. That didn't sound creepy there, Joseph.
I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over.
You know what a cheese hangover is? You don't shit for a week.
Yeah, it's just basically...
Okay, did literally a bunch of the dads get out together and just have like an art fest?
Yes.
Yes.
So
I am hungry for cheese and wine now.
Where chat goes, where do the people on the couch go? We know Locke is very much Team Matt.
Well, okay.
Lux is very conspicuous.
Speaking of someone who is on the couch, I go nowhere because I live here and this is my couch.
Okay.
Get off the couch.
Get off the goddamn couch.
So Tara, who's your favorite dad?
I am leaning towards Damien.
You like the Damien?
Yes.
And you, RG? By the way, Raven, RG needs a name still.
You know, I know a lot of people like Damien, but I'm just looking at him and Vincent Doom, and I just don't see any freaking connection whatsoever. He's a fun character, but there is no connection. It's like yin and yang.
But what about
We really don't think there's a
when
connection?
cutely cuddling Damien? You held his hand.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
what I see is Matt is teaching our dad everything, which makes Matt look kind of like a know-it-all. Because he's like, oh, you don't know what music you want to watch.
I
I'm gonna
think
introduce
Matt
you.
is a closer connection than Damien.
Where I see Damien as being
Well,
just...
okay, let's face
Fair.
it. The closest connection to our actual dad is probably the guy we don't like the most and don't talk to.
Matt is
Ryan
sweet,
is probably actually the closest to
and
our
we
dad.
need him.
See, I like Damien myself.
Matt is more intellectually engaging for me. I know that's ironic because Damien is...
Well, you like it because of all the music references.
See, I
that's-
liked Matt at first, but I've actually
Even
switched
after the
over.
oregano?
He's so fucking cute.
But it looks like,
Like what Damien's
Tara,
gonna find
we've
most
been
beautiful.
outvoted.
Matt!
Oh,
Matt,
apparently
Matt.
Bug's biased.
Nope.
Bug's seen Damien's route.
Ah!
Where's your phone?
Don't tell us!
Zero password.
He's a vampire.
Oh,
He's gonna
okay.
suck Vincent's blood.
To be perfectly honest, I'd rather go Team Robert, but we can't do that.
Team
we agreed we'd
Robert.
finish this tonight, so...
I don't know
Matt,
if we are gonna
Matt,
finish this
Matt,
tonight.
No, we are.
Matt,
This is the last
Matt,
one.
Matt,
Are you sure?
Matt,
It
Matt,
gives
Matt,
us the
Matt,
full
Matt,
start,
Matt,
full
Matt,
hearts.
Matt, 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 Matt,
I do think it sounds like there's more influence towards Matt.
Do we want to do
Is it
Matt
because
or,
of my yelling?
do we want to do Matt or Damien?
I want... My opinion.
Do we need to roll off?
Because I think Hydra voted for Matt too.
No, Hydra voted Damien.
So we have
Oh.
But
And then we know Raven is changing sides because of other reasons.
So we know
He
that.
actually likes them both.
So Hydra voted for Damien. Bug's voting for Matt.
Bug is biased because she's seen Damien's
Yeah, but
ending.
it's still Matt for
Freely
the win.
admitted.
You said you were for Damien.
I'm Damien. Tara's
You're
Damien.
for. Oh, you're Damien too.
Yes.
And then you were Matt.
I'm Matt.
So
It's nearly a tie.
it is nearly a tie. Technically, it's slightly towards Team Damien, right? Oh my freaking god!
Are you Damien?
Well, technically, if I was Matt, it would equal out.
Well, technically, there isn't an equalizer.
I knew
That's
it.
if we take. That's if we consider ravens as a turn as a.
Alright,
valid.
we are doing this gamer style. We are rolling a die.
Hey, evens odds.
Well,
Damien is odds, obviously.
Damien is pretty damn odd. So
I agree with that.
let's see what she gets. Oh, the kitty's
Which
watching.
cat's gonna steal this? What do we got? We have Matt.
Man!
Woohoo!
It was fate! It was fate!
So it is Matt.
That's alright, Damien. We'll find you a nice goth dad. You know what? I think Damien and Robert.
Was it?
It says Matt and yes.
I
Alright.
guess we'll just have to buy the game and do it ourselves.
Hey, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty
this
serious.
Is it. This is
You
the
might
end.
not have time to Brad's dad book for a while. Are you ready? Save and continue.
Should I be nervous?
You and me are gonna have a nice long conversation.
Let's hear it. Why don't we just go over there and let them snuggle on the couch?
Oh,
Appreciate that, actually.
Slip out.
So, hold on. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping for the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Vinyl Fantasy 7!
Yes, I do love it.
Anybody want to start anybody interested in starting a record shop?
Vinyl Fantasy.
Vinyl Fantasy 7?
No, because you know why, and you know as well as I do, you'd get a bunch of shitheads and walk up and be like, you know, Vinyl Fantasy 6 was better. And then if we name it Vinyl Fantasy 6, you're going to get a bunch of shitheads that walk up and go, Vinyl Fantasy 7 was getting remade and better. You know it!
That is actually very true. For new releases, on quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon and
She's
just
actually
hang out with
saying you
them.
can go sit on the couch if you want.
He's been trying to get me to
I'm just
branch
gonna
out.
work to make sure no Amanda.
He's been trying to branch out my usual coffee. Oh, thank God.
I know, right? We can actually
Yeah.
lounge.
Comfortable freedom.
From my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious.
You gotta let them get close.
Since there's so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taken Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, letting her do her... Oh, God, okay, I'm not about...
Do I need to kick you in the stomach?
There we go. Helping her with her homework and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those Scream Cry Dancing Boy concerts, so Matt would have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready.
You might tell me the time.
That's why I'm staying close.
A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played the piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. What did Hydra say?
No, it's not. It's.
No, Hydra? Oh, no, never mind. Okay. That was the same thing. Never mind.
You
You're
ready
right.
to go, Pops?
I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my
Now
room.
we're kind of like leaning back. Can chat hear us okay? Or our voice is loud enough for the mic to carry it?
I'm right here.
I know, yeah, but your voice can travel halfway
Yeah.
across the room.
Yep. Amanda pops in her head and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose.
Dad, we talked about this.
What?
The sandals. They're older than I am.
Vintage, some would argue.
I thought you threw them out.
Amanda, since when did you enroll me in the Fashion Police Academy?
I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color.
You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie! Amanda guards the door while I pick out a better outfit.
Stop! Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker.
What's that?
It's the trash.
You can pry these sandals from the cold dead hands. I propose a compromise. Fine. I'm okay with that.
Oh.
Fine. I reluctantly walk over to the trash in the kitchen. These sandals. We've been through a lot together. I should say a few words. You carried me when no one else could. I don't know who I am without you. Thank you for your service. I don't know who I am without you. I spent a long time cultivating my personal brand, and I'm not sure who I am without you, my sweetest friends. I hope that you two look super fly on an angel's feet and provide that angel with the ultimate in footwear comfort. Amen.
Yeah. Come on, Dad. We gotta go.
You think he plays taps when he throws them in the garbage?
I know. I've never seen the coffee spoon so packed. I smell familiar faces from the pub concert, all sipping their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complimented clapping with their hands and then a big hug. Vince! I turn and see Hugo sitting at a table with no one other than... Are they best buddies?
I think there may be more.
Yeah. Fancy seeing you two here.
I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the odds.
Hey,
It's a bit of a tradition between me, Damien, and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town.
Sometimes. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes.
You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he's helping that Pablo kid get some of his equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacantville is playing a shot.
Okay, you sound like Guru from Abridged.
Yeah.
Vacantville.
What? It's, Witch House. Damien's ears perk.
What is that?
I don't know.
Well, it sounds delightful.
Amanda says it isn't.
Shame.
Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help.
Shane, you could have taught Damien.
Oh God, you're
Pablo.
again.
I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon, and where I find Matt going over some last-minute show's details with Pablo.
My dude!
Pablo and I share a full-on, sincere bro hug.
Glad you can make it, Vince.
Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help?
I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in?
Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable
Vacantville.
opening up the set with selections from his new album.
Witch Diaries.
And then the third waves, who are all extremely attractive, could beat me up and I'd still be into it. Or playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir?
Oh, no. They're that opening band for Pup.
Oh!
What?
Wow, you remember that?
No.
No, absolutely not.
I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up for Pup. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over it.
It's just an accordion, man. It didn't do anything wrong.
They weren't that bad.
And look at the face. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire, and then the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks.
Oh, those... Yikes.
They're not playing the night.
Well, they're outside. All 17 of them.
Tell them we're full.
Then, who's filling their spot, boss?
I'll do it! I'll play!
What?
What are you doing?
Oh, who said that? What would you even do?
Stop talking! Close your mouth! The Communist Manifesto is making a comeback solo show!
I thought you didn't even know how to play anymore.
You don't know how to play anything anymore! Ska comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Vince! Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall.
Yeah! I have one right here, dude!
Is he pulling out his ass?
How are you doing?
This is perfect.
Then it's settled.
Dude, are you sure? Sure.
No, I'm not! As sure as ska is generally played with staccato notes and the upbeat.
Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir.
Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares deeply into my eyes.
We're not doing it.
Oh yeah, feel those. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, Vince. I owe you big time.
This, if anyone knows what he's rubbing, he's actually rubbing my mouse pad. It's a wonderful mouse pad.
He doesn't need to rub a mouse pad.
Not on stream.
I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake.
Dad, if you bought a pair of... Oh, sorry. Dad, if you bought a brand new pair of those sandals in hopes that I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear to...
I agreed to pull out my scar.
No! Hey. Absolutely not!
I had to help Matt.
Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason.
Look, it's either this or we're in Splash Zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I am not being hyperbolic about the Splash Zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow, this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing.
Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments.
Just promise me you'll still love me after this.
I promise.
Wait a minute. So this band has 20 people.
Yes.
One of which has an accordion and probably some other traditional instruments. Involves fire. And a splash zone so large they hand out ponchos. I actually want to see this group in concert. Their music sucks. At least they're putting on a good show.
Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir.
Hell, they break a leg every time.
But, I may have to change my last name. I hope you'll understand. I don't want to be Amanda Doom after this.
Of course.
My new last name is gonna be Fireblast!
Amanda Lynn Fireblast?
Amanda.
Was that what her middle name was?
I think
No,
it was-
Ann.
Oh,
Ann.
Amanda Ann Fireblast. That actually isn't bad.
Or maybe Cold Steel.
Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. Coming out tonight.
Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and it makes me even more nervous.
We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who might already know, or maybe you have seen before but would like to see again, and I'm rambling now, sorry.
Aw, Matt.
So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage.
Vacant Veil. The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up the stage, beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboard and launches into his set.
I just realized I should be trying to do his voice with my teeth like this.
Yeah.
He does look like a gamer.
Thank you, everyone! This is... Wow, can you even understand me if I try to do that?
I'm not sure about that anymore.
Thank you, everyone. This one is called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next.
Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inextensible synth bass layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic.
You know what it is? It's a strong band. The system
It's down. The system is down.
Thank you all to all the veil wearers who came out tonight.
A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show.
I'm gonna do that from back here. You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. I'd also like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma!
Love you, Hardy!
What woman birthed that?
Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming. Especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again.
Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo! And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with rat punk for 3 years now. Years, I meant years. 3 years, sorry. The writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I should have told you that. I'm sweating, I'm sorry.
Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now.
Put your hands together for the third waves. Wonder Buzzcut Molly.
Buzzcut Molly from Vinyl Fantasy 7. I want a t-shirt of that now.
Final Fantasy 7.
It's just like
Bards.
It's all no. It's fucking Cloud with like. Oh wait, no, that's just The World Ends with You.
No,
like
it's Cloud, but instead of his Buster Sword, it's just a giant ass guitar.
This open mic night is more professional than I've ever seen.
I know, right? Followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings.
Yes. Okay, here's my backups.
Yes. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic, and it seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of this anarchic, female-fronted punk rock.
Dad! Can I get a lip ring?
Sure, if you pay for it yourself.
Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion.
But I'm paying for it. After the third waves closed out their set, a variety of acts played to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys and you have to touch the keys to make sounds.
But he made smoke on the road.
Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because it's trembling so much.
No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead.
Why do I just have an image of our dad doing like Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny? We wrote this song 10 minutes ago. Master Exploder.
Thanks, Amanda Panda.
Come on stage with me.
An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Woo! Classic!
Sounds like some of our
See,
streams.
that sounds more like an open mic.
I know. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is turning itself into knots. Not just regular knots either. Like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me.
Hey, are you doing okay?
I am totally fine. Everything is great. Nothing is wrong. I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here.
Hey.
Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Vince.
Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up the stage.
Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night.
Now, this person, who is my friend, is making their
here's my
return
friend zone.
to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the Communist Manifesto, Vince Doom.
Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Vince, but you can call me by my stage name, Five Iron Freddy.
Wasn't it Frankie Two-Tone?
Frankie Two-Tone.
That sounds familiar.
The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. That's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I guess that's some good stage banter, and now I have to play a song. This song is called Beam Me Up, Scotty. Deep breath. How hard can it be? Oh, God! No matter... Oh! Wait, what's the second... Oh, no matter how disastrous this is, I just have to make it thoroughly through this whole entire song. I'll have to save the day. Here goes nothing.
Tickle that ivory.
Okay, you ready? Awesome.
Pick it up. Sing that easy, Scott, to Unity. Just fill up the
Come on, Sarah.
Rude boys coming for ya! Take warning! If you don't skank tonight, it'll be alarming!
Pick it up.
Hi! Everybody stop! Beam me up, Scotty!
Beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up to the Scott Trek Enterprise!
Piano solo.
This is amazing! This is performance art, baby! This is showbiz!
Bravo.
There's one. Encore!
Doing your best deserves the best! Woo!
I'm dying. Can you imagine watching
being
this
right
actually
next
go
to the
down encore?
greatest
That
classics.
piano conversation is worth being right next to the greatest.
I look up to the crowd. I see people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Scott really is dead, and I killed it! Everybody, Ska!
Everybody ska!
Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descended from the two-tone heaven, Matt walks on stage, playing the guitar. We lock eyes, and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild as Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus. Beam me up, Scotty! Beam me up, Scotty! Beam me up, Scotty, to the Scott Trek Enterprise! Matt jumps into his improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Stringstead wrote in high school. We make it to the end of the song in one piece, and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe.
My.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Stella!
Stella.
Matt Stella! I'm sorry. The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name.
I want to have your babies.
They want to hear you play, man. Matt smiles.
Hey.
I think I'm ready.
I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone.
I take back what I said about ska. That was pretty cool, Pa.
No,
You
it wasn't.
fucking said that? Did you hear that? That was art, baby!
That was
art, honey pumpkin!
That was an abomination.
That was horrible.
Anything the greatest classics.
Actually go down. I high-five Amanda and we look toward the stage.
Hey, everybody!
More cheers.
I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back.
Oh.
This one goes out to a good friend.
That friend's me!
Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile.
Oh.
Who helped me to be able to do this again.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey.
This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing.
The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings.
That's not a small smile. That looks like he's having a weird orgasm.
I'm swaying.
After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes as an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out.
Thank you, Dirk Conway. Good night.
The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone,
Man, I want to have your babies.
everybody seems to be amazed that he's playing again. Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to him.
That was amazing!
It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial darkwave ska?
Well, now that you mention it, no, but yes, I will. I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently.
I glance over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people.
They really seem to be excited to see him play.
Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa.
Apparently he's lived in that neighborhood a long time.
What?
Oh.
I didn't realize. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt
You
was
just
so
now
reluctant
got
to play.
that, Vince, you idiot.
It must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me
They've
just
been
now.
together for a while now.
The crowd slowly filters out into the street as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to
Oh
see if I can
man,
talk
you're
to
gonna
Matt.
do it in the coffee shop?
Hey, I'm taking Carmencita to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band.
That's the most fucking punk thing you've ever said.
Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever.
The last time you had a sleepover, I banged Robert. Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead.
Woke! Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up the conversation with a couple stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop.
Hey, Matt!
Hey, dude!
Need help closing up?
Hey.
I'd love that. Oh my god, they are doing it in the coffee shop!
Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in
But
silence.
that can't be hygienic.
Why does this latte taste so
Cassie.
proteiny?
Why is this one salty?
Ah,
This one seems to have extra foam.
We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out in his truck.
Yeah. Shirts of the finest quality. Every step of production from thread to stitch. Overseen by yours truly. Graphic design for the kid.
and his mom.
And his mom.
That kid's gonna go far.
Hey.
We head back to the coffee spoon, and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter.
Thanks for saving me from myself up there.
Uh-oh.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cute. Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Somebody told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road, and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. See, I want to go see this band now.
They sound awesome.
Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Hey. Hey.
Yeah, it really did.
I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it had been that long.
Now,
You
kids.
guys are getting closer.
Matt looks like he wants to say
It's okay.
something.
It's okay, Rob. You can have RG this once.
I had a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath.
I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds make me nervous as all hell, which is not exactly best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't as scary when I had someone in my corner, someone I felt safe with. haven't felt like that for a long time. Till tonight.
What changed?
Hey,
You.
Blood rushes to my face.
When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself. And I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad.
Hey.
When I got up there and started playing, for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I'd spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it.
Hey.
Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone. So, thank you.
Look at his face right now. He's looking away
He's like,
bashfully.
what did you He's like, oh my god, those Danishes are so priced incorrectly. Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this. Don't be jealous, Raven.
I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out like that for me. Especially considering all of this. That really means a lot to me.
Hey.
Well, you mean a lot to me.
Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away his cut and covers his mouth.
What?
I'll fight him! Oh god, I'm sorry. Sorry. I just can't believe I just did that.
Neither can I, but
Hey.
I'm glad you did.
Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way.
Do I need to go into the Gilbert Godfrey voice?
Oh, God.
Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back.
That's supposed to be your sexy voice.
No, it's...
Oh, here.
We're fucking!
Technically, you're just making out still.
Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth and I can't help but laugh too. Our teeth knocking against each other. I am so uncomfortable how excited Locke gets about this.
What did you say?
If we'd chosen Damien, we could have said it was Raven. Don't remind me. Ow!
Oh!
Oh.
The moment I open my eyes, I realize we're still leaning against the espresso.
Whoa! They did! Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this.
Maybe you're right.
Well,
Let's
the
go
girls are
back
at-
to my place.
See? He strokes anytime his daughter has a sleepover.
It's true. Date complete.
Dad now?
Rufus!
I think
Yes!
that was our only S with him, too.
I know, right?
Yeah, because all the other times have been A's.
Practice makes permanent. Whew! I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Vince. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face.
Hey, Dad!
Off to a good start.
Something fishy?
Rats. What? No! You asked too many questions. Sorry, sweetie. It's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send him in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government.
Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming.
I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
We made a baby. We don't know
Yeah,
how, but it
yeah.
happened.
Honey, we're making an abomination.
New bad name, making an abomination.
Yeah, hey, I didn't get my line, you.
Oh, sorry, I'm
Terrible
sorry.
at lying.
I'm sorry.
Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen?
Match. Excuse.
Father.
Oh no, he's not gonna be naked on the kitchen table,
Oh,
is he?
that would be disturbing.
They're talking about.
Father, it would fit. It would be. It would. Wait, that.
Fill my heart with glee.
Yeah, there's a wrong word in there. It would fill my heart with glee.
Oh, you're right. Good catch.
That's it. Game ruined.
That's it. 0 out of 10. Literally unplayable. I led Amanda over to the kitchen table where I present lies covered under a tablecloth. Oh, where a present lies covered under a tablecloth.
Oh no, it's not Matt
It's nothing
naked, is it?
special. I just wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but...
Aw, Dad, you?
I dramatically whipped the cloth from the other table. Amanda's jaw dropped.
No way!
I figured you would probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you.
A DVD box set of long-haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers? This is all 19 seasons!
Shit, that show was on that long?
God, is that has to be at least like if there, let's see, 19 seasons times maybe $20, maybe a box, maybe a DVD
This is leading
season.
into I'm getting remarried.
Yes, it is. So that'd be, let's see, 29 times.
And the hilarious
Or
part
19
is
times
like,
20.
okay, Babylon 5, that's 5 seasons, that's that much. Just
That's
a
a
DVD
cool
one.
show name. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show.
Dad, I love this. Thank you.
Why do you have to say it like that? Why do you have to make it weird?
Because I already squeed.
She gives me a big hug.
No, I should have made you say it while I did that.
Sound like Gizmo.
Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or
Our
something?
dad is not that sporty. Totally.
I follow Amanda to the back door.
Oh my god.
Everybody's here!
Okay, if I was the only woman at a party and all those guys showed up, I would have that exact same goddamn expression.
I faint.
The sad part is, look at Damien.
I know. He's like,
He's checking her out, you
He's checking her out.
bastard.
Look at all these.
Like I almost had her as a
Well, look at
daughter.
all these guys. They're all looking at me. And then
Joseph's grabbing Matt's ass, and he's like, I got a piece of this, you know.
I got a piece of this, you know.
Brian's grabbing Hugo's ass, that's why he's smiling.
Is this a start to a porno?
Actually, I think Robert's grabbing Damien's ass, and he doesn't want to make eye contact.
Wait, no. Robert is doing more with Damien. Look at that expression.
Oh, he's in the hole?
He's stuffing the gutter.
I guess. Sarah in the
Sarah's
background.
like, you guys are big. Hey, Locke, I think you
By
might
the
need to
way,
show the
I
best
think
cat
they
again.
made our
Oh, yeah, that's
daughter
right.
a little young looking for an 18-year-old.
Yeah, just a little.
You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party.
With none of
Surprise!
yours and all of mine.
Dad, everyone is here.
These are your true friends.
Okay.
Fuck those kids that betrayed you.
I'm sorry, no teenager would be okay with a bunch of dads.
No, I totally have been okay with this.
Look at these hot dads. All these hot, and some of them aren't even married, so they're single. So
She's 18, you sickos.
Isn't that legal?
Oh
That
my
is
god! I am the voice of morality here.
Black Widow.
Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
Is that a mac and cheese bar?
Sure is. Fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunches in the middle.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright?
So I can go bang all these guys.
We're gonna have a dad orgy in the back. Just what we call a dorgy. I'm so proud of I'm so
Sarah, kill the mind's eye. Kill it.
Go on.
I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. Dorgy!
Not my friends.
That's so good. You. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese.
Vince, my dude!
Pablo, how's the shirt business going?
My bud! I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors!
There's something wrong with this individual.
I don't.
Each one of them is a fine quality, screen printed with the logo and Vince's visage. I lost my voice! A renowned witch house outfit!
Vacant veil.
Purchasable at most respectable retailers!
How did that feel?
But more specifically, out of the trunk of my car!
Okay, there's a splash zone for you right now.
I'm
also selling my mom's world famous homemade apple butter.
Ooh, that sounds good. Never stop hustling, Pablo.
Baby, you got it!
Vince!
I hope I'm done with that character now.
Brian, you made it.
One pass up on good Mac.
What did you think of the party?
I think you never came and had a date with me. You jerk.
It's not bad.
Just not bad?
Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him
And
bait
this is
you.
why we didn't date you.
Thank you for the lovely compliment.
Daisy trots up.
Hi, Amanda's dad.
Yeah, she would be southern, wouldn't she?
Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels?
This is a real gay party. Thank you so much for inviting us.
You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment.
Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over.
Oh, God.
Hey, bro! There's the baby again!
The baby! River's back! The best character in the game!
Bro!
This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration.
I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Nice.
Look at the baby!
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake.
Yeah, that's right. This party's going fucking nuts. That's right. Motherfucker's tapped me to his stomach. Yeah, that's right. I see everybody pricing around. This is entertainment, because I'm the baby.
Seek help. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again.
Me too, dude. Remember that time
I
you gave
knew
me a
it.
kiss on the top of my head?
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig.
Hi, little ones.
Hello! Hiya.
Wasn't she like a badass?
She was the
Did I
rebellious
swap
one.
it? Did I swap my voice?
No, your first one was fine. Remember,
First
she's
one
more
was
the
fine.
tomboy.
She's the tomboy.
Tomboy rebellious one.
Yeah, but I did one high, one low. That's how I was
I think the
differentiating
quieter
them.
one was lower.
You think Briar was my lower voice
Yeah.
then? Thank you for all that ice cream cake.
Wait, girls, how much did you eat?
Briar ate 4 pieces! Ask any witness! No, I didn't! Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike.
No, they don't.
I have your face! Nobody will believe you!
Oh, boy.
I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's sing soon, yeah?
Hey.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us.
Can't you do it yourself?
Bye, River!
No, we're probably gonna have
Yeah.
creepy kids.
Yeah.
Looks like you've settled in this neighborhood quite nicely.
Yep. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year.
Sure thing,
You know, the
Joseph.
church doesn't respect my lifestyle.
And maybe if you aren't doing
Yeah, that's
anything
true.
later, we could hang out sometime?
Sure, Joseph.
Also, someone
That'd
we
be
never wanted to
great.
go on a date with.
Well, see you later.
Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio.
You might need to
Beautiful work, Vince.
Thanks, Hugo.
You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to a dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals.
Me too. That scholarship money will really help.
Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo.
Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher.
Hey, you!
Congratulations on graduating. I know you're not going to...
Spit it out. What, do you have to make up an Aussie again? Good day! Congratulations on graduating.
That's more 80s. That's more like 90s Edge commercial. I know you're going to do great things at art school.
Haha, yeah! Thanks!
She's trying to finger guns her way out of this. She's trying to start to back away. She's trying to finger guns her way out of this!
Wait! I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you.
That's right.
You no longer hold power over me!
Oh. You're right. Go forth, adults. I can no longer give you detention.
Yeah! I'm gonna break anything I want and there's nothing you can do about it!
Are you still mad about the time I gave you detention for breaking my globe?
Nope!
Ah.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so...
She'll fit into college just fine. Hey, Robert. Glad you could make it.
Why did you ever return our call, jackass?
Robert takes a sip of his drink. Why is he being so cold to me? Everything okay? Sure. Why don't you talk to me? I thought we had something. Huh? Come on, Vince. You know what this was. You were an object to me the same way I thought I was an object to you. I figured we were on the same page here. At least from how you were acting. But I don't want to be in this if there's any feelings involved. I got too much to deal with it as it is. I'll catch you around. Get ready, guys.
What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine.
Shut up.
Icebox cake? That's you.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake.
I stare at Lucian. He knows. I know. But I am a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal will go unsung.
Beat up Lucian for ripping us off.
Thanks for coming by. I spot Amanda and Carmencita in the corner of the party. I wonder what they're up to. As I walk up, I can tell they're already deep in conversation.
Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you gotta establish yourself at the top of the pecking order. Really? No, just find a group of people that you like and then hang out with them. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. Try not to have them be like my asshole friends. I mean, and try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You get stuck, kiddo.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita's here is getting ready for high school. Got any advice?
When you join band, pick the easiest instrument to play. I'm still walking a little sideways from my saxophone days.
Oh, Pop-Tarts!
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 Flute it is!
By the way, I feel sorry for our daughter. She's as tall as a freshman.
That's true. Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me and Amanda's still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow. Ooh.
Yes! We're already planning a carrot cake for you guys.
I better keep making rounds. I have the two keep conspiring.
It's been a long time, my friend.
It really has. It's really great to see you.
Yes, we're always happy to have people return.
Wonderful day.
How have you been?
As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting, and everyone seems to be eating their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me.
Killer party, Pops.
What can I say? Oh, what can I say? I was inspired.
So, I also have something for you. It's protection from Matt.
For me? Why?
Not to be completely genuine, Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but...
It's okay, Pop-Tarts. You didn't miss too much.
Yeah.
Growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you.
But thank you so much for stopping by again.
Indeed.
It really means a lot.
Hope you've been having a wonderful time.
Yeah.
We have a YouTube channel if you want to find out what you've actually missed, which probably isn't, like they said, probably not much. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend.
Hmm.
But you were my only friend. 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 But you were my on really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realize that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready.
Your emote?
Wait.
His emote?
Don't
keep
cry.
going.
Don't cry. I swear to God, Vince, if you cry again...
You're the best, Dad. I love you.
And I'm crying.
Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time!
Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda.
Aww.
It's us.
Kind of shocking, all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave.
Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid.
Always do. Slopes.
We got slopes! Amanda and I share a hug.
Mario Maker 2.
That's right! Mario Maker 2. We got slopes.
Yes.
This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road.
Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it.
It would be my honor.
What does he do?
Amanda hops up.
Everything. He does everything and everyone. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you.
I glance over to the back of the yard where Matt is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me.
I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream.
You fucking-
why are you with her?
Why are you with them again?
Oh!
What the hell is wrong with you, Amanda? I mean, you're...
School.
God. Fuck the Amandas, man. They've hurt you so bad.
The Emmas.
Oh, love you, Pops.
Now make smart choices. Do not let them in. Do you become emotionally
I got a
closed?
feeling that might be a plot error.
Yeah.
That certainly seems like a plot error after she told us.
Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat
Look
next to
at this
Matt.
backyard, Jesus!
As
He has a pond in it and a cherry blossom tree?
Maybe Damien's been helping him garden.
No
He
shit.
said he couldn't garden before.
Makes their way out of the party.
I have a black belt in feng shui.
Oh, seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise.
Carmen Cita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee, I could put something together.
Only if I get the DJ.
Of course. Matt looks down at his hands. It seems like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say.
Hey, I just wanted to say that... oh gosh, this is gonna come out dumb no matter how I say it, so here it goes. You have a Discord? Let's get it.
Yes,
going down.
please, yes. Get in on that action. Yes. Our chat is fire.
So here it goes. Click.
Oh, yes, sir.
I haven't felt this happy in a long time.
Whoa.
You brought out the best in me. And it wasn't just because of the ska. Is that actually what it's pronounced as? Ska?
Ska, yeah.
Although that was really cute. Every moment we've gotten to spend together since we met has been an adventure, and I just hope we can keep doing that.
We make a pretty good team, you know?
Bye, Pop-Tarts.
I mean, I'll let you handle the music playing and the music singing and actually pretty much everything related to music, but I could organize a party pretty well. Also, I'm good at kissing, so that's a big plus.
That's true. You are very nice to kiss.
Aww.
I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss on the cheek. He giggles.
I figured we're the giggly
That was a good one.
I know. You and me both, man. You and me both.
Our dad giggles. Matt does not giggle.
I am a straight man. I am a heterosexual man. But damn it, this isn't good TV.
And hey,
I've actually been working on some new stuff. It feels really great to be writing again.
Oh man, that's amazing! I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you were comfortable sharing it with me.
Oh, I'll share something with you. Maybe I could just show you some new tunes I'm working on in the studio later.
I'm gonna insist that we add a horn section. Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily.
I know you guys are looking over, but Chad's not actually saying anything. It's Discord.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I actually like that.
Uptarts just joined us.
Diggity 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 dope! Oh, that's it?
What did you want? You wanted to have another discussion with my Gilbert Godfrey voice?
Well, you knew it was
Executive
a great
producer
show.
Aaron Hansen.
That was a happy discussion.
Okay.
I have joined the chat.
Dream
Daddy. Enrique Ishii is Amanda, apparently. Dad. Joseph was Aaron with his Ego Raptor. Daddy.
Well, good job, Mr. Green, Mr. Shaw.
Woohoo!
Maybe we should switch it over to a face cam?
Yeah, I think I was like,
Oh, the art director's wrote it too.
Yeah, I got my route. Thanks, Raven. Alright, let's go to Cam Focus. There we go.
Ah, I can see myself!
Woo! So, that was Dream Daddy.
Well, there was one playthrough of Dream Daddy, but that's probably the only one we're probably going to do.
That's probably the only one we're going to do for the meantime, yeah. So,
Same time next year.
same time next year.
next year.
What do you want? We're going to go the Damien route next time.
Oh man, you guys want a
Did they
abomination?
have my Robert?
Robert
was-
did seem kind of pissed.
Robert said, well, he wanted to open up to us. You don't understand.
He wanted to, but he didn't know how.
You
That made
could
it
tell he was
sad.
like, I'm an object to you, you were an object to me, and this is all this was.
You know
It's
what's
like,
gonna? You know what they in the sequel to this? Our dad is going to have a fight with Brian, and it's going to be like that cheesy Star Trek episode
yes.
where they're dancing around. And it's going to be mad on the jerk.
Oh, that would be great, Bug.
Yes,
That's so
please.
cool. Bug
Yes.
said, when I did my stream yesterday, Bug said she'd give me some pictures too.
She's gonna give you. Are you gonna give you pictures of Stinky?
Stinky
Stinky MVP, Stinky MVP, Stinky.
I know.
For those that don't know, on my personal channel, yesterday I started streaming a Pokemon Nuzlocke. So that's what we're referring to. Locke was there for that. So
That was a fun
And
time, honestly.
Stinky ruled. After your first Nuzlocke death in the very first fight of the game.
I kind of want a picture of that.
Yes.
The very first fight.
Oh,
What
that
happens
looks
now?
really Cool.
And your whole
Yeah,
team.
I look forward to seeing them.
So right now it's this.
Whoa,
Is, oh,
picture.
whoa, whoa! Yeah, picture, picture,
Nice, complete story.
picture.
Just switch it back over.
No!
Oh, okay. Yes, Vincent Doom and Amanda.
Aww.
So we can see it's an abomination we created and its glory.
Hey,
I
Vincent
don't know.
Doom
This
was
is-
awesome.
Ah! My mouse. There we go.
For those that didn't know, didn't know about how the name came to be, so we started this stream for Valentine's Day, but originally we were actually going to play Doom. So when we changed our mind, we decided we had to give him the last name of Doom in honor of what we were going to play.
And then you had to resist calling him Victor.
Victor
Yes.
Doom.
Apparently, we should have called him Victor.
Yeah,
And so we
apparently.
did Vince.
I still argue that Doom is actually a great Valentine's themed game.
And now Bug Bait and Milk is just gonna sketch me just listening to records.
No,
Apparently that's
Sketch, make sure you sketch Locke looking straight.
no, Bug.
I am straight.
No, we
Holding a body pillow with Matt.
I am straight.
I am straight. So, alright, so there's the ending photo. So nice. Click. Oh, click.
Dream.
Oh!
You got some pecs.
Woohoo!
Out of that. Crop
tops and
Body pillows all the way.
That worked for you.
This is. Oh god, this is hot. This is so hot. This is so hot. I can't believe it. God.
You have to.
My God! Look, he's even sweating.
You need to.
He's even
There
sweating.
you go.
He's even sweating. Look at it. Oh God! And he has his shirt open, and you see his tattoos.
He's
Those
looking
eyes.
at you.
Don't forget those eyes.
That's true. He is looking down.
He's got the come hither eyes.
Yeah, he does. All right, so that was that.
Mega gay.
All right,
there's the
so
opening
that
again.
was it.
So that was our stream for the night.
That was our stream for the night.
That was a
Sad
game.
because Pup Tarts just joined us.
I know. That's the
Why
thing
do
that
people
sucks.
always show up like this?
This
Don't
happened
worry.
on Tuesday too.
Don't worry. That's what YouTube is for.
We are
But yeah, so thank you guys so much for walking that
For walking
absolute-
us.
so next week. Well, next week, start of the month, probably do Mario Maker.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's right. It's March tomorrow.
That's a
Yeah.
good place to put it.
Oh my God, I forgot. It's March.
Yeah,
it's
I
March
think
tomorrow.
we're probably looking
Tomorrow.
through.
Oh wait, you're right. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just realized I didn't move my stuff.
Up
from out of the
darts.
corner. Looks like a big
We'll be
foul
seeing
in
you
the corner.
But yeah, we've been trying to hit Mario Maker up as the first stream of the month.
Yeah.
At least this year. We've
Oh,
been
thanks,
kind of
Bug.
consistent. So we'll probably do that next week for Thursday, I'd say.
Yeah, next week
Good
for
chance
Thursday.
anyway. Assuming Tara's
I
able
know,
to join us.
Pump Art. I know, Pump Art. You just got here.
Sorry.
We're so sorry. Well, it's not as bad as. So what happened Tuesday? We were just done streaming. We just got done streaming Uncharted 2, and then one of our
viewers started hosting us.
One of our students started hosting
We
us.
were just like,
Daddy.
we were just finished. No, I think we had actually closed the stream down when we saw the chat pop.
Yes, and he was like, and we're like, oh shit. So apparently we're having a bad habit of doing this to viewers
This
now.
week is
Wow,
good.
that was
This
bright.
week- And normally we probably would be going a little bit longer, but we're done with our game.
Yeah, we would be.
Yeah, that was a nice developed story. That's the kind of story I like.
But so as Locke just said, on Tuesdays we've been streaming Uncharted. Hopefully, our goal is to try to make it through all 4 games. But Locke may leave us. We don't know yet.
We don't know. I get to know within mid-March whether or not I'm going to be shipped out in
April, right?
In April would be the time. But if not, I still have some
It's
time to
June
hear.
or something.
June, yeah.
So we're seeing how far we can get an Uncharted on Tuesdays. Before that may or may not hit.
Yeah. And remember, I have all 4 of them, so.
But that's one of our goals. We've been working through. We're on streams. We're on
We're
Uncharted 2. There's still time to watch me shoot off guys' dicks.
I wish that was
Such a painful clip.
I wish we were kidding about that. I really
No, this
do.
has been my thing.
So, alright.
For the rest of
Because-
you, whatever time of day it is for you, it's most likely back.
Well, we'll see you on Discord.
Alright. See you, Pop Tarts! Have a good one!
Enjoy it.
Alright,
I hope
so.
everybody enjoyed the emotions of the story.
Yes. That was actually a very dramatic day. Like, most of the times were actually pretty, lighthearted, but that was actually dramatic.
Yeah,
If we hadn't been pushing ourselves to
all the
finish
emotions.
this tonight,
We
we would have played everybody.
We would have done the Robert route after that.
Oh, poor Robert.
So, alright, so, anything else for you guys to say?
I'm planning to stream solo tomorrow, continuing my Nuzlocke. If anyone, my link's down below. So,
Nuzlocke is where the Pokemon die, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm hoping to continue that tomorrow. I'm hopeful, unless I have technical difficulties like I did yesterday. That was.
Or you're so bloody tired you just pass out.
Yeah.
But my goal is to continue that tomorrow. So if you're interested in that, check out my page. You might hear about it on the Discord. So if you're on our Discord, sometimes I mention when I'm streaming. Tara doesn't usually mention when he's streaming, though.
Right, because my schedule's been weird lately.
Yeah.
So very weird.
So,
But
yeah.
Tara will solo stream off and on, so check him out too.
What about
Yes,
you?
yes.
Didn't you have a solo stream for a little bit?
No.
His has kind of died for now.
That's up
For now.
I view it as up.
So, alright.
I'm not pulling up the stream.
So, yeah. So,
So you
alright.
check out our solos.
All on down. Like our Facebook, get on our Discord, and do all those fancy stuff. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, comment, advice. No.
We are so we love talking to you guys. So
And we are
hang
working
out
on
with us.
emotes for you subscribers. We are working on emotes.
We're just trying to
It's
get it actually
just-
look.
Hang out
It's
with
way harder than we thought it was going to be.
What we want to do isn't working out very well. At least not from my working on it.
We have something that looks like an emote.
But we'll
That's
have,
about
we'll
it, though.
We'll have something soon.
We will have something soon. So, all right. Without further ado, we are Futon Crusaders.
I'm right.
I'm Locke,
I'm Tara.
I'm RG.
and we'll see you guys next time.
Have a wonderful
ya.
day.
Treat Daddy. Why didn't it